Live from San Antonio, deep in the heart of Texas, this is Boat Auction.
Welcome everyone to a very special event. My name is Rob Vogt, president of Vote Auction Galleries. We are so honored and thrilled to bring you pieces from an icon, a Texas girl growing up in Houston and going on to succeed at the highest levels of Hollywood, both in front of and behind the camera, with her very distinctive personality, unconventional and striking beauty, deep talents for acting and producing, and unique upbeat charisma that captured the attention and love of a huge fan base before returning back to her home state at her ranch home just outside of Blanco, Texas, where she passed away in the summer of last year. Shelley Duvall was one of a kind. We are honored to have been chosen by the Duvall family, several of whom are here with us tonight, to bring you some of the items from Shelley's home in this one-time auction event. As Shelley's brother Shane Duvall said to a reporter, "You can't keep everything." And so after the family chose what they wanted to keep, they also decided to share some of her estate pieces with the world and to give you a chance to acquire a piece of the Duvall legacy. We're so happy to have more than 1,500 people joining us from around the world on the live stream, as well as a great crowd here in the gallery. We'll also have folks bidding by phone. We thought we'd begin tonight with sort of the perfect item, the director's chair, with Shelley's name across the backrest. Ms. Duvall was, of course, the award-winning creator and producer of multiple successful shows, including Fairy Tale Theater, Tall Tales and Legends, and Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories, among others. The chair itself is new, but we found the green cloth backrest with her name on it and the green cloth seat in one of Shelley's storage barns on the property there in Blanco, Texas, which is where so many of these items today were found. This is lot one, Shelley Duvall's director's chair. We'll start the bidding on Vote Live at $2,000, and now $2,100 next at $2,000 now. Now $2,100. I know we have some folks that are new with us today because of the unique nature of this event. And so if you have any technical problems, I'm going to kind of go slow and give you plenty of time. I do have a bid, $2,100 on Vote Live. $200 next. There's a little slider thing there if you're working from home, bidding from home. At 22 next, and that's what you got to do. Or unless you're on Live Auctioneers and you hit the button, 22 on Vote Live. Next. We have $2,200 bid, now 23 to advance at $2,300 here on lot number one at 22, now 23. Anyone else at 20? I have it now $2,400. 23 now $2,400. 24 is bid, now $2,500 next. At 24 now $2,500 is the next bid. I have 24, but I need 25 to advance. Can you do it at $2,500? 24 now 25. Everyone can bid, guys, at $2,500. 24 now 25. 24 now 25. Fair warning then at $2,500. Well, not quite yet. Now $2,750. All right, who's going to get the chair? $2,750 is bid. Now $3,000. At $2,750 now $3,000 next. $2,750 now $3,000. Then it's a great piece. $2,750 now $3,000 right up here on the stage next to me. At $3,000 next. $2,750 now $3,000. Anyone else at $3,000? At $3,000. The hammer's up. Fair warning then at $3,000. I have it in time. Now $3,250. I thought so. At $3,250. Now $3,500. $3,250 now $3,500 next. $3,250 now $3,500. Anyone else on lot number one? And at $3,500, $3,250 now $3,500. Have about 150 lots tonight. Here it is. At $3,250 now $3,500. Anyone else at $3,500? I'm selling. Maybe. Fair warning. Sold. $3,250 then going to Vote Live. All right. Good for you. We're going to polite applause. There we go. We're going to kind of go in chronological order for at least the first section of the auction, as per Shelley's Career, this is a piece from her first feature. She was discovered, I understand, by Robert Altman at a party. That's right. That's a true story. And then he sort of talked her into being in this feature, Brewster McCloud, which was shot in Houston. Quirky feature for sure. Co-star Bud Cort, who later that next year would go on to Harold and Maude. Here's a signed Brewster McCloud poster. So, $850 on Vote Live, I think is next. Here we go. On lot number 2, $850 now, $900 to buy. $850 now, $900 next. $850 now, $900. Anyone else at $900? Now 9. $850 now, 9. Fair warning at $900. $850 now, 9. $850 now, $900. $900. Anyone else at $900? Fair warning again. The hammer's up at $900. Any advances? Selling. Sold at $850 then. Piece from Brewster McCloud. This is a signed Brewster McCloud photograph where you see Shelley there in that photo with Bud Cort, her co-star there. We have interest here at $600 on Vote Live. We'll start there now. $650 next. Everybody can bid. $600 now, $650 y'all. But $650 to go. $600 now, $650. There we go. Thank you. $600 now, $650. Now you can jump in if you like. $600 now, $650 at $650 on the second and only other Brewster McCloud piece we have in tonight's auction at $650 now at $650. Anyone else is $650. Fair warning at $650 at $650. Selling. Sold. $600 in the top of several bids there on Vote Live. Next, lot number 4. Here are two Vogue magazines, one from 1971, one from 1977. The first one, Shelley's, is part of a fashion spread, and the second one is actually a feature article about her acting career there at that time. So you get them both, and I have $225 on Vote Live, now $250 next. Here we go. At $250, $225 now, $250 to buy for both. I have $250 on Vote Live, now $275. Go ahead. At $275, $250 now, $275. Anyone else at $275? $250 now, $275. At $275, $250 now, $275. Fair warning then at $275. At $275, $250 now, $275. And selling. Any other advanced bids? Sold. $250 then going to Vote Live. Okay, moving on to the next of the Robert Altman productions, again, chronologically. This is a feature called Thieves Like Us from 1974. What we have here for auction is an original movie theater poster to Thieves Like Us. So this is of the period from that time. I have interest at $500 Vote Live. We'll start there, right? Yes. Now $550 next. $500 now, $550 to buy. $500 now, $550 here on Thieves Like Us, the original movie poster. At $500 now, $550. $500 now, $550. Anyone else at $550? $500 now, $550. $500 now, $550. $500 now, $550. I'll give you a chance. $500 now, $550. Fair warning at $550. At $550. Anyone else? Or I'm selling. Sold. $500 and even. That top bid there. Got it there on Vote Live. Okay. Now moving on to another one. 1975, famously, she was a star of Nashville, with a whole bunch of other folks. It was an ensemble piece. Again, directed by Robert Altman. This is a signed Nashville album soundtrack. So she signed this, the original album soundtrack from 1975. Pretty cool piece here. I've got $400 Vote Live. Now $450. $425 would be next. $400 now, $425 here on lot number 6. $400 now, $425. I don't think I mentioned all of these come with a certificate, so it's nice to have. Just saying, all the items. Okay, on the soundtrack, I do have $425 on Vote Live. Now do $450 if you like. $425 now, $450, y'all. $425 now, $450. And $450 is bid. Now $475. $450 now, $475 quickly. $475 for $475. Sure. Now $5. $475 now, $500 even. $475 now, $5. Go ahead at $500. $475 now, $5. $475 now, $500. Anyone else at $500? $475 now, $5. Fair warning then, are we done? At $500 once, $500 twice on the Nashville soundtrack, selling. I have it in time, just under the hammer now, $550 quickly. At $500 down, $550. Anyone else at $550? $500 down, $550. At $550, fair warning and final at $550 in time. Now $6. $550 down, $600, guys. $550 down, $6. $550 down, $6. Can you do it? $600. $550 down, $6. Balls in your court. $600. $550 down, $6. $550 down, $6. Fair warning and final at $600. Got to go. Sold. $550. Going to Vote Live again. Okay. Again, about 1,500 of you guys watching from home and bidding from all around the world. Thanks for being with us. Okay. Lot number 7. Again, with Nashville, these are the publicity stills, kind of a press kit. There's a whole group of items here associated with that production from 1975. And here I've got, let's see, interest at $425, I think, on Vote Live. Yes, now $450 for the whole group. $425 now, $450 to buy. $425 now, $450. Anyone else? At $450, $425 now, $450. $425 now, $450. Quickly at $450. At $450. Anyone else want to bid? At $450, I'll give you a chance. Like I say, this is a little bit of a slower auction than what we usually do. $450. $450. Anyone at $450? $425 now, $450. Fair warning then at $450. Selling. Sold. $425 then. Again, the top bidder of several there on Vote Live. Okay. We have two Robert Altman books, or two books associated with Robert Altman. The first one, Jumping Off the Cliff, and the next one is French language hardcover book actually features a picture of Shelley Duvall there on the cover in her character Olive Oil from Popeye, of course. And so for both of these that are both from her library, I have, let's see, 225. We'll start there on Vote Live. Now 250 for both. At 250, 225, now 250 to buy. 225, now 250. At 250, anyone else? At 250, 225, now 250. At 225, now 250. At 250, fair warning, at 250. At 250, anyone else? At 250. Don't want to miss you. At 250. At 250. Selling. Sold. 225 then. Again, top bidder there on Vote Live. Okay. Moving on to another production. This is Three Women. This is a highly regarded performance by Shelley Duvall. She did that, of course, with Sissy Spacek. This lot number 9 are original lobby cards from that production. Three Women lobby cards. And for all of them, I have, let's see, $375 on Vote Live. Beats all my bids. Now $400 next. At $375 now, $400 now. Everyone else can bid if you like. At $400 in the room. Now $425. $400 asking $425. You guys online are out. At $425. $400 down. $425. Quickly $425 on Vote Live. Now $450. At $450. Would you like to do $450? $425, now $450. Everybody $450 on the lobby cards from that production. I'm back in the room, now $475. At $450, now $475 to buy. Back on Vote Live, now $5. At $500, $475, now $5 for the whole collection. At $500, up to you. At $500, I'm on the floor, now $550. At $550, $500, now $550. $500, now $550. Anyone else at $550? $500, now $550. Vote Live, you're out. One more time at $550. All right, now $6. Can you do $6? Up to you. Say no. Okay. I'm going to take your word for it. $550 now, $6. Anyone else at $600? $550 now, $6. $550 now, $6. Anyone else at $600? $550 now, $6. Selling. Sold. $550 then going to Vote Live. Okay. Let's see. Now, she famously won the Best Actress Award in 1977 at Cannes for Three Women. And this is actually her award. It's unbelievable because it's a portfolio. Also, it's sort of part of the award itself, including pieces by Christiane Kubrick, which is, of course, Stanley Kubrick's wife. And it's just an interesting sort of premonition of what would happen later. But this is still in 1977. So this is the actual word. Pretty cool. I've got a lot of interest here. We'll start at $1,700, now $1,800 next. 17, now $1,800 to buy. 17, now 18. And now everyone else can bid if you like. 17, now $1,800 next. 18, 17, now $1,800. 17, now 18. 17, now $1,800. 17, now 18. This is the original award. 17, now 18. 17, now 18. I think this was in the storage barn also. Yeah. 17, now $1,800. 17, now 18. Anyone else at $1,800? 18 in time. Now 19 on the advance bid. Now 2,000 at 2,000. 19, now 2,000 next. I need 2,000 to advance at 2,000. 19 on the advance bid. Now $2,000. Can you do it at $2,000? At $2,000. Anyone else? 2,000 in time. Now $2,100. Yes. Now 22. 21, now 22. You're out again at 22. 21, now 22. Who's going to take this one home? 22 is bid. Now 23. Yes. Now 24 at $2,400. 23, now 24. Excuse me, 24, now 25 here. Now 2750, yes, now 3,000. 2750, now 3,000. Two bids there. 2750, now 3,000. $3,000 will beat all the advanced bids, up to you. At $3,000, 2750, now 3,000. It'll probably win the lot, up to you. At 3,000, 2750, 3,000 is bid. All right, well, let's see. Now 3,250. At 3,000, now 3,250 even. 3,000, now 3,250. Anyone else? At 3,250. 3,000, now 3,250. At 3,250. One more time at 3,250. Fair and final and selling at 3,250. Sold. $3,000. Then going to Vote Live. You win. Good for you. Okay. Moving on to Annie Hall. It's just an amazing lineup of movies, isn't it? Annie Hall, one of my favorite movies of all time. This is a signed lobby card, signed by Shelley. So we'll start at, let's see, $400 on Vote Live. Now $425 next. At $400 now $425 to go. $400 now $425. $400 now $425. $400 now $425 on Vote Live. Now $450. An absolutely hilarious scene where she's walking around sort of being the hippie date to Woody Allen going to see the Maharaja or something. And it's just extremely funny to this day. You've got to watch this movie. $425 now $450 next. At $450, $425 now $450. $425, $450. I'm in the room. Now $475. At $475, $450, at $475. You guys online are out. At $475, $450, at $475. $450 on $475. Anyone else at $475? At $475. A new bidder in the room. Now $475, $5. Yes, sir. Now $550. At $550, back to you. At $500 down $550. All right. You say no. At $550. Anyone else at $550 on the Annie Hall lobby card signed at $550 once, $550 twice. Selling. Sold. $500. You got it, Mr. T. What was your number? 451. 451 here in the room. Thanks, guys. All right. Here's the other Annie Hall piece. And this is of course, that scene exactly that I was just describing. 400 on Vote Live, 425 on Vote Live, now 450, 425 now 450, everybody 450, 425 now 450. Again, this is signed. At 425 now 450, at 450, anyone else? At 450, 425 now 450, 425 now 450 in the room, now 475, at 475 next, 450 now 475, guys. You guys online can bid now if you like it at 475, 450 now 475, 450 now 475. Anyone else at 475? At 475, at 475, fair warning. Then and selling, sold 450. You won that one. What was your number, sir? Sorry, I didn't see it. 165 in the third row. Thank you. Okay. Moving on to, of course, The Shining. This production, filming in 1978. Of course, this is where Shelley was cast opposite Jack Nicholson in Stanley Kubrick's film adaptation of Stephen King's best-selling novel. It's, of course, iconic to this day. The rest is sort of history. We're starting out with an original, a true first edition of The Shining from Stephen King. What's so cool about this is inside the book itself, you can tell it's one of the early ones because it says, with compliments of Doubleday and Company Incorporated. I mean, that's as early as it gets for a Shining edition. Here it is. Lots of interest here. Not surprised. Let's see. We'll start at 3,000, now 3,250. 3,000, now 3,250 here on lot number 13 at 3,000 on Vote Live. Now 3,250 next. Here we go with 3,250, 3,000, now 3,250. Everybody at 3,250, 3,000, now 3,250, 3,000, now 3,250 at 3,250, 3,000, now 3,250 at 3,250. Anyone else at 3,250? At 3,250. Don't want to miss you. 33,000, now 3,250. Fair warning then at 3,250 and selling. Sold $3,000 in, going to the top of a whole bunch of bids there on Vote Live. I don't know if you guys saw, but they just announced that they're going to re-release The Shining in IMAX. Did y'all hear about that? In December. For the first time ever, it's going to be on IMAX. Okay, here's the other one. This is a early edition, not a first edition, but this is an early edition, 1977 of The Shining. So let's see, we have interest at 600 Vote Live, now 650 next here on the book. 600 now 650. Everyone else can bid now if you like. 600 now 650. 600 now 650. Everybody at 650. 600 now 650. 600 now 650 on Vote Live, now 700 on Vote Live. Now 750 next. Go ahead at 750, 700 now 750. 700 now 750 to go. 700 now 750. 750 is bid. Now 8. 70 now $800 next. 70 now 8. 70 now $800. Quickly at $800. 70 now 8. Anyone else at $800? 800 is bid. Now 850. I thought so. 800 now 850. At 850 next. 800 now 850. 800 now 850. Quickly at 850. Anyone else at 850? 850 once. 850 twice. Selling. Sold. $800 in, going to Vote Live. Okay. We have a third book here. This is a Stephen King omnibus. It's got it's got four, It's got four of his books altogether: The Shining, Salem's Lot, Night Shift, and Carrie. But the scene, of course, of Jack Nicholson coming through the door with the axe and Shelley's there on the right, that famous scene happens to be what they used for the dust jacket for this compilation. So that's cool. I've got 700 on Vote Live, now 750 next. Here we go in the book. 700 now 750, y'all. Bid him at 750, 700 now 750. 750 is bid on Vote Live, now 8. 70 now $800 next. 70 now 8. 70 now $800. 70 now 8. Anyone else at $800? 800 is bid on Vote Live, now 850. At 850, 800 now 850. At 850, go ahead at 850, 800 now 850. 800 now 850. Anyone else at 850? 850 in the room, new bidder now 9. 850 now $900. Everybody, you guys online again are out at $900. Balls in your court. What are you going to do? $900. 850 now 9. 850 now $900. 850 now 9. Fair warning at $900. Anyone else? I mean, this is amazing stuff, guys. At $900. 850 now 9. 850 now 9. Selling. Sold. 850. You win here in the room. And what was your number? 104 in the third row. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Here is the amazing original movie poster from The Shining. Saul Bass, of course, famously did a whole bunch of designs for the logo. They eventually went with this one, and it's become famous ever since. This is the original 1980 movie theater poster, full size. Okay. So I've got $1,500 on Vote Live. We'll start there now. $1,600 next. 15 now 16. At 15 now 16. 16 is bid Vote Live now 17. 16 now 17 is on Vote Live. Now 18. There it is. Right on the wall, my left. Your right. At 18 bid. Yes. Now 19. 18 now 19. Go ahead at 19. 18 now 19. 18. 19 is bid. Now $2,000. 19. 2,000. Yes. Now 21. At $2,100 next. 2,000 now $2,100. 2,000 now 21. 2,000 now $2,100. Anyone else at $2,100? Yes. Now 22. 21 now $2,200 buy. 21 now 22. 21 now 22. Y'all bid them at $2,200. Yes. Now 23. At 22 now 23 to go. 22 now 23. At 22 now 23. Sure. Now 24. At 23 now 24. Go ahead at $2,400. 23 now 24. 23 now 24. Anyone else? 24 is bid just in time. Now 2,500. At $2,500. What do you want to do? $2,500. 24 now 25. You want to bid. Now 2,750. 2,500 is now 2,750 next. 2,750 now 3,000. 2,750 now 3,000. 2,750 now 3,000. Go ahead at 3,000. 2,750 now 3,000. At $3,000. Anyone else at $3,000? Somebody's bidding out $3,000. Do you have another bid in you? Who's going to take this home? At $3,000. Somebody's bidding out $3,000. At $3,000. Fair warning then at $3,000. Selling. Sold. $2,750 then. Going to vote live. Good for you. We found this Shining press book in the same box that we actually found the original shooting scripts to The Shining, which are coming up shortly. It was a heck of a box. We were happy to find it. It was in a garage or one of the storage buildings. I can't remember. Anyway, it was over there at the ranch. So here's the original Shining press book, and it's complete. So I've got, let's see, 300 on Vote Live, now 325 next, now 350, and 325 now 350, now 400 on Vote Live, now 425. Go ahead. And 425, 400 now 425, and 400 now 425, 400 now 425, everybody 425, 400 now 425, at 425, now 425. Any advances at 425? Don't want to miss it. 425, at 425 in time, now 450, quickly at 450, 425 now 450, 450 in time, now 475. At 475 next, 450 now 475, 450 now 475. Anyone else at 475? 450 now 475, 450 now 475. It's in great condition, by the way. It was, in there with a whole bunch of papers sort of protecting it all these years. 450 now 475. Fair warning at 475. At 475, selling. Sold. 450 then, going to Vote Live. There you go. And turn the page here. We have 12 of the Shining publicity stills, 12 of them, and they're up here on this table, which we'll be selling a little bit later. So for all 12 of these, I have just 225. How about 250? 275, 325, now 350, 325, now 350. I have 325, now 350. Now you can bid to 350, 325, now 350. Okay, now 375 on one Vote Live. Now 375 Vote Live. Now 375, now 400. Yes, now 425, and 425, 425 on Vote Live. Now 450. Live auctioneers, jump in anytime. 450 Vote Live. Now 475. At 475, 475. That's for all 12. Everybody, 475 Vote Live. Now 5. 475, now 500. Sure. Now 550. Now 550. Yes. Now 6. And 550 now $600. He's going to get these at $600 Vote Live. Now 650. 600 now 650 to buy. 600 now 650 Vote Live. Now 7. Now $7. Now 7 quickly at $7. Yes, now 750. At 750, 7 now 750. 7 now 750. Quickly at 750. 7 now 750. We're not done yet. 750, 7 now 750. 750. Now 8. $800. Now 850. 800 asking 850 next. 800 now 850. Go ahead at 850 if you like. 800 now 850. All right, now 9. 850 now, $900. 850 now 9. 850 now 9. These are nice size pieces too. $900. 850 900's bid. Now 950. At 950 next. 900 to 950. 900 now 950 for the whole collection at 950. At 950. Yes, now 1,000. Quickly. 950 now 1,000. Go ahead. At $1,000. 950 now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. $1,000. Anyone else at $1,000? 950 now 1,000. At $1,000. Fair warning then at $1,000. Are we done? Sold. 950 then going to Vote Live. There you go. And that brings us to the scripts. We've had all kinds of interest, as you can imagine, questions from folks all around the world about these pieces. We found 3 of them, which is amazing. They were all there in the same box, that same box. I've seen one other one come up for auction. It was apparently one of Stanley Kubrick's versions. I think it went for something like $40,000. It went for $40,000 at Julian's out in Los Angeles last year. And it was the same exact thing. I mean, same cover. It's the same thing, it's the same production. So these are all from the production itself. It doesn't get more authentic than this. We have interest adds 8,000 to Vote Live here on the first of 3. 8,000 now $8,500 next. 8,000 now $8,500. $8,500 bid now 9,000. Yes, now $9,500 next. Go ahead at $9,500. 9,000 now $9,500. 9,000 $9,500. I'm on the phone now. Now 10,000. 10,000 Vote Live. Now 11. At 11,000 against the phone bid or anyone else at $11,000. 10 now 11. 11 on Vote Live. Still out. Now 12. 11 now $12,000. Excuse me. 11. 12,000 back on the phone with Ryan Jennings. Now 13. At 13,000. 12,000 now 13,000. Go ahead at 13,000. 12,000. 13 short. Now 14. Hollywood History, 14,000, 13 now 14,000, at 14,000, 13 now 14,000 against your phone bid or anyone else at 14,000. At 14,000, yes sir, at 14,000, anyone else at 14,000, 14,000 back on the phone, back in the lead, 15 next, at 15,000, 14 now 15, 14 now 15, at 15,000, 14 now 15, 14 now 15,000 next at 15,000, 14 now 15. What's so amazing is these are working scripts. You can see notes, you can see dog ears. I mean, it's amazing how authentic these are. 14 now 15. At 15,000, once, 15,000 twice. I have it now 16, 15 now 16, back to you. 15 now 16, or anyone else at 16,000, 15 now 16,000. At 16,000, 15 now 16. I'll do one cut bid if that helps them. Ryan. At 15, now 16. At 15 now 16. At 15 now 16. Fair warning then the 16,000. in time. Now 17,000. We're not done yet. Sorry, the 16.5. We're going to do the one cut bid, one lot, one cut bid per bidder, and we'll do it. 16.5 is bid, now 17. You guys good? I've got 16.5, now 17. There you go. You okay, Patty? Okay. 16.5 is bid, now 17. You guys online are out. The phone bidder is in the lead. 16.5, now 17,000. Phone bidder is in. At 17,000 once, 17,000 twice. Are we done? Selling. Sold. $16,500 going to lot to buyer 180. Buyer 180. Congratulations. Okay. Here's the next one. There's three. We'll start off here again at 8,000. Same set of bids. Now 8,500. Now 9,000. Now $9,500. Still on Vote Live. 9,000. Now $9,500. Here we go. At $9,500. 9,000. Now $9,500. At $9,500. I have it. Now 10,000. Yes, on Vote Live. Now 11,000 next. At 11,000. 10,000. Now 11. 10,000 now 11,000. 10,000 now 11,000 is bid on Vote Live. Now 12,000 to go. At $12,000. 11 now 12. 11 now 12,000. Go ahead. 12 is bid. Now 13. At 12 now 13,000 even. At 12 now 13,000. At 12 now 13,000. I can tell you when we found these in the box, I got chills. We high-fived. It was amazing. What a great moment. I can tell you as an auctioneer, it didn't go better than that. 12 now 13. At 12 now 13. We're still on Vote Live at 12. Now 13. 13 on the phone. Okay, new bidder. Now 14. At 14 next. 13 now 14. That's what it's going to take. 13 now 14. At 14,000. 13 now 14. 13 now 14,000. Quickly at 14,000. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. Vote Live, you're out. Live auctioneers, you're out. At 14 next. Yes, now 15. Vote Live in the lead. Now 15 to you or anyone else in the whole world. At 14 now 15. 14 now 15. All right, thank you, sir. Anyone else at $15,000 here on the second of the three, and that's all we have, and they're gone forever. 14 now 15. Fair warning then to 15,000. Selling. Sold. 14,000 to the second one. Going to Vote Live. Going to Vote Live. Congratulations to them. Okay, here it is, the last one. And we have, not surprisingly, the same set of bids. Okay, well, consistency. 9,000, now $9,500 next. Here we go. 9,000, now $9,500. At 9,000, now $9,500. I have it now 10,000. I have it on Vote Live. Now 11,000. Here we go. At 11,000, 10 in the lead on Vote Live right now. 11 on Vote Live. Now 12. 11 now 12,000 even. 11 now 12. 12 on the phone. Now 13. At 12 now 13,000. Go ahead at 13,000. 12 now 13 on Vote Live. Now 14. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. 14 back on the phone. Now 15. This is the last one. At 15, if you need it, here it is. At 15,000. 14 now 15. 14 now 15. Back on Vote Live. Now 16. Museum piece. 15 now 16. 16 on the phone. 17. 17,000 next. 16 now 17. 16 now 17,000. Everybody 17,000. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. Quickly 17. 16 now 17. Anyone else is 17 in time. Now 18. 17 back on Vote Live. Now 18. 18 back on the phone. Now 19. At 19,000. 18 now 19,000. At 19,000. The phone bidder is in the lead. At 19,000 to advance. 19 back on Vote Live. Now 20 even. At 20,000. 19 now 20,000. At 20,000. Back on the phone. 21,000. At 21,000 here on the shooting script. From the production, The Shining, 1978. 20,000, now 21. At 21, I'm 20,000 on the phone. 21, back on Vote Live. 22. At 22,000. At 22, now 21, now 22,000. 21 at 22, back on the phone. Now 23,000. At 23,000 to buy. 22, now 23. Who's going to take this one home at 23,000? At 23,000. 22, now 23. At 23,000. At 23,000. Up to you. All right, now 24. Up to you. At 24, ball's in your court. Back on the phone. Now 25,000. At 25,000 even. 24 now 25,000. At 25,000. 24 now 25,000. That might take it home. It's a nice round number. I don't know. 24 now 25. Let's see. 25,000. Another $1,000 might take it home. At 25,000. Once. 25,000 twice. All right. Stick with 1,000 increments. 26. Why not? Nice and easy at 26,000. All right, 27. At 27,000. 27,000. Up to you. You're out. At 27,000, I give you a moment. At 27,000, 26 now 27,000. And then the Popeye scripts are coming up here in a little bit. 26 now 27,000. Fair warning then, at 27,000, I'm selling. Are we done? I feel like if it's worth 25, it's worth 27. Self-serving. Fair warning then, and selling. Sold. 26,000 on the phone. Here we go. All right. All right. 180. Sorry, buyer number 180. Okay, this next lot is definitely one of my favorite lots. I couldn't believe this was sort of in with the scripts. These are cheat sheets. These are line reading cheat sheets that were used by Shelley in different scenes when she needed to remember her lines from a certain, scene. They would sort of be there and she could sort of refer to them right there or put them in her pocket or that kind of thing. And so many of the lines, these are all from The Shining, by the way. So many of the lines in these cheat sheets are iconic. Like you read the cheat sheet and you can play the scene in your head and it's word for word and it's incredible. So, I mean, there's scenes with the child psychologist. You guys might remember that with the child, Danny, or who she called Doc. There's scenes, of course, with Jack and he's, coming after her and she's got the bat and it's amazing. So for all of them, I have, let's see, lots of interest here. $2,300, I think that's the top bid on Vote Live. All right, now $2,400 for the whole collection. $24 back on Live Auctioneers. Now $2,500 next. $25, $24, now $25. Live Auctioneers in the lead, just to be clear. $2,500 in Vote Live. Now you're in the lead. $2,750 Live Auctioneers, no hesitation there. Now $3,000 at $3,000. Isn't this amazing? $2,750 now $3,000 back on Vote Live. Now $3,250. No one else would have these but her. Now $3,250 Live Auctioneers. Now $3,500 Vote Live. Now $3,750 Live Auctioneers. Now $4,000 even. $3,750 down $4,000. $3,750 down $4,000 to go. At $4,000 Vote Live. Now $4,250 Live Auctioneers, balls in your court or anyone else at $4,250. $4,000 now $4,250 on the cheat sheets from the production of The Shining. At $4,250 once. All right, I've got it on Vote Live now $4,500. At $4,500, $4,250 now $4,500. At $4,250 now $4,500. $4,500 Vote Live now $4,750. At $4,750, $4,500 now $4,750. These are in that same box in the barn or one of the storage buildings, I guess you might call it. $4,750, $4,500 now $4,750. $4,750, $4,500 now $4,750. At $4,750, one more time at $4,750. All right, in time. Now $5,000. $4,750 now $5,000. Go ahead at $5,000. $4,750 now $5,000. That might do it. $5,000, yes. Now $5,500. At $5,500 would be next. I have $5,000, but I need $5,500 to advance. Can you do it? $5,500. At $5,500, this is it. Every one of the ones that we found is in this group. There are no more. $5,500 Vote Live now $6,000. They're all in this group. At $6,000, $5,500 now $6,000. At $6,000, $5,500 now $6,000. You will have them all. At $6,000 once. At $6,000 twice. Fair warning. I know you're thinking about it. At $6,000, selling. Sold. $5,500. The winner on Vote Live. Congratulations. Okay. More great stuff from The Shining. These are a large group. Yes. Flight applause. This is a large group of original production documents. Again, just a great lot. There's 11 call sheets. There's unit lists, costume lists, schedule, all from the production there in London in 1978. And we're selling them all as another group. Every single piece of this we have in this group. So you're getting everything. $1,600 in Vote Live, now $17 next. $1,600 now $17 for the group. It's $1,700 Live Auctioneers in the lead, right ahead of you. Now $18. Now you can bid at $18, $17 now $18. $1,800 on Vote Live. Yes, now $19. I thought so. $19 Live Auctioneers, now $2,000. $1,900 now $2,000. $2,000 Vote Live, now $2,100. Back on Live Auctioneers, now $2,200. At $2,200, $21 now $22. $22 Vote Live, now $23. Live Auctioneers, $2,400. At $24, $22 now $23. $24 Vote Live, $2,500 next. At $25, yes, Live Auctioneers, $2,750. Excuse me, $2,750 next. $2,500 now $2,750. At $2,750. Anyone else? Yes, Vote Live, $3,000. Live Auctioneers, no hesitation, $3,250. Vote Live. What do you say? Live Auctioneers advanced its own bid, now $3,500. We have two bidders on there. Live Auctioneers in the lead at $3,250, now $3,500. Now you can bid at $3,500. The original production pieces, $3,500 Vote Live, now $3,750. Live Auctioneers, $3,750. Or anyone else, $3,750 at $3,750. $3,500 now $3,750. Live Auctioneers, now $4,000. At $4,000. Quickly, $4,000. $3,750 down $4,000. $3,750 down $4,000. Can you do it? Are we done? At $4,000 once, I am selling. At $4,000 twice. Sold. $37.50 going to live auctioneers this time. Okay. Moving on, we have so these are some alternative posters. I talked about Saul Bass's incredible graphics design and what they actually end up using, but they have some sort of alternative versions, and we have some that were signed by Shelley in latter years. So this is a piece signed, the Shining poster, and you can see it's sort of the same version, except it's more in red. So I've got, let's see, almost several bids right at the same part. $950, $1,000. On Vote Live. All right, now $1,100 next. $1,000 now $11. At $1,100, almost at a tie bid there. $1,000 now $11. These are all advanced bids if people are leaving. $1,000 now $1,100 is bid live. Now $1,200. Yes, Vote Live. Now 13. At 13 next. 1,200 now 13. Go ahead to 13. Yes, Vote Live. Now 14. 13 now 14, guys. At 14. At $1,400 next. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. Vote Live. Now 1,500. 14 now 15. 14 now $1,500. 14 now 15. 14 now 15. At $1,500 next. Can you do it? $1,500. 14 now 15. 14 now 15, quickly at $1,500, yes or no, at 15, 15 in time. Now 16, at 16, quickly at 16, 15 now 16, at $1,600, 15 now 16, another $100, at $1,600 once in time. Now 17, bid quickly please, at 17, 16 now 17, 16 now 17, 16 now 17, are we done? 17, selling in time. Now 1,800, 17 now 18, thank you, Betty, 17 now 18, $1,800 next. Okay, hammers up, $1,800, selling. Sold, $1,700 then on Vote Live. And sticking with these, again, these sort of collectibles. This is another alternative. I really love this design. I think it's amazing. And again, signed by Shelley. So $1,600 on Vote Live, 17, 18, 19. Competing absentee bids now 2,000. Yes, now $2,100 at 21 on Vote Live. At $2,100, yes, now 22. At $2,200 next, 21 on Vote Live in the lead. Now $2,200 for this poster. At $2,200, 21 on 22. 21 on 22. Anyone else at 22? At $2,200. At $2,200. Don't want to miss you. Fair warning at $2,200. At $2,200, selling. Sold. $2,100 and going to Vote Live. And here is another one. And again, this one, of course, everybody loved. We're getting all kinds of questions about this one. The iconic scene where the blood comes out of the elevator doors and it starts to fill up the hallway. And it's an amazing scene. And this is a very cool riff on that. And again, signed. 1,900 and Vote Live now 2,000 even. At 2,000, 1,900 now 2,000. 2,000 on Vote Live now $2,100. At $2,100, 2,000 now 21. 2,000 now 21. Anyone else at $2,100? 2,000 now $2,100. Yes, on Vote Live now $2,200 next. At 22. 22 is bid now $2,300. 22 now 23. At $2,300, 22 now 23. 22, $2,300. Vote Live now $2,400. 23 now 24. Yes, now $2,500. 24 now $2,500. What are you gonna do? Now $2,750. 25 now $2,750. Go ahead at $2,750. Now $3,000. $2,750 now $3,000. $2,750 now $3,000 to go. $2,750 $3,000 is bid on Vote Live. Now $3,250 next. At $3,000 now $3,250 short. Now $3,500. $3,250 now $3,500. $3,250 now $3,500. Quickly at $3,500. $3,500 is bid now $3,750. At $3,500 now $3,750. At $3,750, $3,750 is bid now $4,000. $3,750 now $4,000. Yes, now $4,250. $4,000 now $4,250 to go. $4,000 now $4,250. $4,050 now $4,500. $4,250 now $4,500. $4,250 now $4,500. Quickly at $4,500. $4,250 now $4,500. All right, now $4,750. We're not done yet. Now $5,000. $4,750 now $5,000. $4,750 now $5,000. Yes, now $5,500. $5,000 now $5,500. Y'all have been $5,500. $5,000 now $5,500. $5,000 now $5,500. Fair warning at $5,500. At $5,500. Fair warning again at $5,500. Selling in time. Now $6,000. Now $6,500. Ooh, man, I almost said sold. Quickly at $6,500. Yes or no? At $6,500. $6,000 now $6,500 on the poster. $6,500 once. $6,500 twice. Fair warning. I have it in time. Now 7. Can you respond? Ball's in your court now. 7,000. At $6,500 now 7,000. All right, same warning then. 7,000 once. 7,000 twice. Now 7,500. 7,000 now 7,500. Who's going to take this one home? At 7,500. Excuse me. 7,500. 7,000 now 7,500. And the hammer's up once again at 7,500. Now it's not. Now 8,000. 7,500 now 8,000. 7,500 now 8,000. Quickly to 8,000 here. Law number 26. Everybody at $8,000 even. 7,500 now 8,000. 7,500 now 8,000. Fair warning at $8,000. At $8,000. Selling in time. Gosh, I almost said sold again. Now $8,500. $8,500. Make up your mind. What do you want to do? You'll slide that little slider thing on your phone if you're using your phone, and you just spend $8,500. $8,500. 8,000 now 8,500. It's as easy as that. At $8,500. 8,000 now 8,500. Quickly at $8,500. 8,000 now $8,500. On the poster, are we done? Once and again, fair warning. Sold. $8,000 even. Going to Vote Live. Congratulations to them. Okay. Here's another signed poster of The Shining. This one's a little more of a standard design. Well, no, that's not true. It's a little different, actually. So we got several bids here around the 800 mark. We'll do 850 on Vote Live now, 9 on this one. Again, signed. 850 now, $900. 9, Vote Live now, 950. At 950, 950, y'all, but 950, 950, Vote Live now, 1,000. 950, 1,000 is bid. Now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 11 is bid on Vote Live now, $1,200 next. 11 now 12. At $1,200 even. 1,200 bid on Vote Live now 13. 1,200 now 13 to buy. 1,200 now 13. At 13 on Vote Live now 14. 13 now $1,400 next. 13 now 14. 13 now 14 quickly at 14. Yes, now 15. Still on Vote Live. 14 now 15. 14 now 15. 14 now 15 on Vote Live now 16. 15 now $1,600 to buy. 15 now 16. 15 now 16. 16 bid on Vote Live. Now 17. 16 now $1,700 quickly. 17. 16 now 17. 17 on Vote Live. Now $1,800. 17 now 18. 17 now $1,800. 17 now 18 quickly at $1,800. 17 now 18. Anyone else on the poster in time? Now 19 quickly at $1,900. What do you want to do? $1,900, 18 now 19. You want to bid? Now 2,000. 19 now $2,000. Everybody 2,000. 1,900 now $2,000. 1,900 now 2,000. At $2,000 once. $2,000 twice. Can you do it? Up to you. At 2,000, selling. Sold. $1,900 in. Going to Vote Live. Okay. So these next two are sort of souvenir scripts, that they had printed out. Someone had printed out and then she signed it, but it was just sort of for fun. Definitely not used in the production of the movie, just so we're real clear on that. Here's the first of two. Okay. And then she actually put her character's name there in quotes on the front. Wendy, with the heart that Shelley would do sometimes with their signature. So $1,600 on Vote Live here on this one, and now 17 next. We do have two. 1,600 now 17. 17 is bid on Vote Live now 18 at $1,800. Again, these are sort of collectible pieces, right? 17 now 18. 17 now $1,800 at $1,800. I'm in the room. I have a new bidder now $1,900. 18 now 19. 18 now 1,900 and Vote Live now 2,000 even at $2,000. 1,900 now 2,000. At 1,900 now 2,000. At 2,000. Anyone else at $2,000? Did you want to bid again at $2,000 here? Yeah, okay. She's in the lead now. $2,100. Now you need to bid. Okay, and you did. Now 22 in the room, maybe at $2,200. She's smiling. At $2,200. 21 at 22. At 22. 21 at 22. Anyone else at $2,200? In time on Vote Live now 23. If you don't get this one, maybe get the next one. 23 is bid. Now 24. At $24 next. 23 now 24. At $2,400. 23 now 24. Quickly, $2,400, 23 now 24. Selling. Sold. $2,300 in, going to Vote Live. And like I say, here's the other one. Again, sort of a souvenir one. Okay, so I have, let's see, interest at 1,600 in Vote Live. We'll start there. Now 17 at $1,700. 16 now 17 in the room. Now 18. $1,800 next. Vote Live. Now $1,900 at $19, 18, 19 on Vote Live. Now 2,000. At 2,000 even, 1,900 now 2,000 in the room. She's back in the lead. Now $2,100 back on Vote Live. $2,200 at $2,200. I guess that's what it's going to take. At $2,200, 21 at 22. At $2,200, 21 at 22. At $2,200 on Vote Live. Now 23. At $23, 22 now 23. 22 now $2,300 quickly. $2,300, 22 now 23. Anyone else at $2,300? At $2,300. Fair warning. 23 in time. Now 24. At $2,400, market steady. 23 now 24. 24 a bid. Now 2,500. 24 now 25. 24 now $2,500 quickly. $2,500. 24 now 25. 24 now 25. Fair warning then at $2,500. At $2,500. Again, we have more than 1,500 folks with us in the combined live streams. Thanks to all the bidders here tonight. This is a really fun event. 24 now $2,500. Anyone else at 25? In time. Now $2,750. All right, one more time at $2,750. 25 now $2,750. 25 now $2,750. Quickly, $2,750 once. $2,750 twice in time. Now 3,000. $2,750 now 3,000. Quickly at $3,000. $2,750 now 3,000. At 3,000. Anyone else at 3,000? One more time. Or I'm selling. So $2,750 then going to Vote Live. Okay, here's a signed Shining photograph with Miss Duvall with Mr. I'll call him Kubrick. So I have 600 on this one, and this is signed on Vote Live now 650. 600 now 650. Everybody 650 in the room now 7. 650 now $700. Yeah, it's $700. 650 now 7. 7 on Vote Live now 750. At 750 in the room now 8. She's in the lead now 8. Now you can bid $800. 750 now 8. 8 Vote Live 850. 850 if you like, and in the room or not at 850. All right. Anyone else at 850? 850 on Vote Live in the meantime. Now 9. 850 now $900. 850 now 9. 850 now $900. 850 now 9 back in the room, back in the lead. 950 next. 900, 950 Vote Live. Now 1,000 even. At $1,000. 950 now 1,000. 950 now $1,000. 950 now 1,000. At $1,000. Shelley Duvall and Stanley Kubrick. Pretty cool. At $1,000. 950 now 1,000. Fair warning, the $1,000 in time. Now 11. At $1,100, need another bid. $1,100, 11 on Vote Live. Can you do 1,200? in the room at $1,200. 11 now 12. 11 now 12. What do you want to do? $1,200. 11 now 12. 12 now 13. Vote live, your turn. Maybe at 13. 1,200 now 13. 1,200 now 13. Selling in time. Now 14. I know you want it. 14, 13 now 14. At $1,400. Up to you. In time. Now 15. 14 now 15. Here on lot number 30. At 14 now 15. $1,500. Next. $1,500. Selling. Sold. $1,400. You win. Good for you. 164 here in the room. All right. Yeah. Here is, of course, the famous axe through the door moment. And this is just another souvenir photograph that Shelley signed. And here we go. I've got $750 on Vote Live. Now $800 on Vote Live. Now $850 next. $800 now $850 all. $850 Vote Live. Now $900 Vote Live. Now $950. And $950 next. Live auctioneers this time. Now $1,000. Vote Live. Now $1,100. $1,000 now $11. Go ahead with $1,100. $1,000 now $11. $1,000 now $1,100. $1,000 now $11. $1,000 now $11. Everybody $1,100. $1,000 now $11. $1,000 on Vote Live. $11 on Vote Live. Now $1,200 next. $12. $1,100 now $1,200. $12 on Vote Live. Now $13. Now 13 next. $1,200 now 13. 13 on Vote Live. Now 14. 13 now 14 next. 13 now 14. 13 now $1,400. Quickly at 14. 13 now 14. 13 now $1,400. Gotta go. 13 now 14. 14 in the room. New bidder. Now 15. 14 now $1,500. Back on Vote Live. 16 at $1,600. 15 now 16. You literally have a shining hat on, sir. You should bid. At 15 now $1,600. $1,600. 15 now 16. $1,600. Anyone else is $1,600. Yes, I'm back on the floor. Now 17. 16 now 17. $1,700. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. Tomorrow night is Halloween. 17 now 18. A lot of folks will be watching this movie. At 17 now 18. Appreciate your bids. Thank you, sir. At $1,800. Anyone else? 17 now 18. 17 now $1,800. Fair warning at $1,800. Selling. Sold. $1,700. I said sold. I got another bid, but I said sold. They're on Vote Live for $1,700. All right. Here's another fun sort of collectible. This is a reproduction of the original room key. Of course, the famous or infamous room 237 of the Overlook Hotel. Again, signed by Miss Duvall. So let's see. We have a tie. No, we're not. We're not tied. $750 on Vote Live. Now $800 in the room. Now $850 at $850. I just think this is so cool. $850, $800, $850, $800, $850. It's an exact reproduction. I mean, it's just like the one in the movie. $850 Vote Live. Now 9 in the room. $950. At $950, $900, $950, $900, $950, click at $950, new bidder, now 10. At $1,000 even, now 11. $1,100, $1,000 now 11. $1,000 now 11. How cool is this? $1,100, $1,000 now 11. $1,100, $1,000 now 11. 12. 13. All right, I'm in the third row at $1,200. 13, Vote Live, new bidder, 14. 15. Quickly, 15. Yes, 16. I can read your lips, man. That was a dirty word. At 15, 16 in the room, 17. 17. No, it's all right. 17. We're all adults. This is an evening auction. It's a whole different thing. 16 now 17. Yeah. 17 Vote Live. Now 18. 19. $1,900. 18 now 19. Quickly, $1,900. 18 now 19. Fair warning at $1,900 on the room key from the Overlook. $1,900 selling. Sold. You got it. You win. $1,800 here in the room, 104. All right, lot number 33. Absolutely cool. This is like brand new, never been played. This is a shining board game. I didn't even know this existed, but it's really cool. 300 to 325 Vote Live. Now 350 next. At 350, 325 now 350. 350 at 350 and also 350. Oh, it's signed, by the way. Yes, 350 and Vote Live. Now 375. 350 now 375. Y'all 375 Vote Live. Now 4. 375 now $400 even 4. Vote Live 425. 400 now 425. And it was a 425. 400 now 425. Vote Live now 450. 425 now 450. Everybody at 450 on the board game. 475 next. 5. Go ahead at $500. 475 now 5. 475 now $500. 475 now 5. Anyone else at $500? 500 is bid. Now 550. At 550, just a cool piece. I can tell you in person, especially. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. It's here in the room somewhere. 550. At 500 and 550. Vote Live. Now 6. You pointing at it? Yeah, it's on the table. Thank you. All right, $600. 550 now 6. Take your word for it. $600. 550 now 6. 6 on Vote Live. Now 650. At 650. 600 now 650. 600 now 650. At 650. Anyone else? 650 in time. Now 7. Quickly, it's $700. 650 now 7. 650 now 7. 650 now 7. Anyone else is $700. 650 now 7. Fair warning on the board game at $700. Selling. Sold. $650 going to Vote Live. There you go. This is one of those cool little Funko Pop figurines. This is not signed, by the way. This was in her barn, one of storage barns again. It's from her, not signed, just so we're clear. So $275, Vote Live now $300. $275 now $3. At $300 next, $275 now $3. $275 now $300. Anyone else at $300? Hey, Jen. At $300, $275 now $3. Thanks for coming. At $300, anyone else at $300? $275 now $3. At $300, I thought we'd go higher than that. $275 now $3. Fair warning at $300. This is her character, of course, Wendy Torrance from The Shining. $275 now $3. Selling. Sold. $275 to that top bidder there. Okay, wow, nice buy. All right, moving on. This is definitely one of the coolest pieces in the entire auction. The story goes that Jack Nicholson had these specially made for key cast and crew members of the production. And we found some reference, and we didn't know that at first, but Clay, you gave us this. And then we found some reference photos of some folks there during the production wearing these sweaters. So this is, I guess, the one from that Shelley got. It's in perfect shape. I think is it here? Yeah, it's right there in the front. It's just a really super cool piece. And lots of interest here. Not surprised. Let's see. The top of two very close bids, $2,750. We'll start there. Now $3,000. So $2,750 now $3,000. Here we go. On the sweater, $2,750, $3,000. Vote Live now $3,250. At $3,250 where? $30,000 now $3,250 in some fantastic shape, by the way. On Vote Live now $3,500. At $3,500, $3,250 rather. Now $3,500. Yes. Now $3,750. At $3,750 next. $3,500 now $3,750. Yes. Now $4,000. $3,750 now $4,000 to go. $4,000. Yes. Now $4,250. At $4,250 now $4,500. At $4,250 now $4,500. Vote Live now $4,750. At $4,750. Yes. Now $5,000. $4,750 now $5,000. $5,000. Vote Live now $5,500. $5,000 now $5,500 to go ahead. At $5,500. Vote Live now $6,000. $5,500 now $6,000. So cool. $5,500 now $6,000. At $6,000. $5,500 now $6,000. At $6,000. Anyone else? At $6,000. What's the phone bidder want to do? At $6,000. Are they blown out of the water? $6,000. Vote Live. Now $6,500. $6,000 now $6,500. $6,000 now $6,500. Standing at $6,000 now. $6,500 is bid. Now $7,000. At $7,000 to you. At $7,000. $6,500 now $7,000. $6,500 now $7,000. Fair warning then. $7,000. I have it now $7,500. $7,000 now $7,500, y'all. At $7,500 and a half. Now $8,000 even. At $7,500 now $8,000. $7,500 $8,000. Number to $8,000. $7,500 $8,000. $8,000 is bid. Now $8,500. $8,000 now $8,500. Now $9,000. Of course, we have some of Shelley's wardrobe pieces coming up a little bit later in the sale. On the Shining sweater, $8,500 now $9,000 from the production. $9,000. Vote Live. Now $9,500 for cast and crew only. At $9,500. $9,000 now $9,500. It looks like it was never worn. $9,500. Vote Live. Now $10,000. At $10,000. $9,500 now $10,000. At $10,000 even. $9,500 now $10,000. Again, custom made. At $10,000. $9,500 now $10,000. Once. $10,000 twice. And that's a big number. Can you do it? At $10,000 once. Again. $10,000 twice. Again. Selling. It'll be gone forever. It's the only one. Up to you. Okay. Sold. $9,500 going to Vote Live. Congratulations. All right. Yeah. Woo. There we go. That's a great piece. Okay. Next, we have a piece from 1994. It's a souvenir booklet from the awards gala for Jack Nicholson, the AFI Life Achievement Awards. And I have $175 Vote Live on this piece now, $200. $175 now $2. Again, found there in the barn. $170, $200 Vote Live now $225. Excuse me, $225. $200 now $225. $200 now $225. Quickly $225. At $225. $200 now $225. At $225. I'm in the room now $250. $225 now $250. Up to you at $250. $225 now $250. At $225 now $250. Anyone else at $250? Fair warning at $250. At $250. Selling. Sold. $225. You win again. And I forgot your number already. I'm sorry. $165. $165 here in the room. Okay. We are switching gears to Popeye. It's amazing. What an amazing period. While Shelley was in London shooting The Shining, Robert Altman cast her as Olive Oil in Popeye. That's a true story? True story. Okay. And didn't you guys call her Popeye or Olive Oil when she was a kid? Isn't that amazing? That was her family nickname. She became Olive Oil. It's incredible. Obviously, shot in Malta, opposite Robin Williams. We have 3 of her scripts. This first one is so cool because it's handwritten by her on the cover sheet. It says, "This script belongs to Mrs. Oil, so watch it, sailors." And you can imagine that voice. And it's just so fun. A lot of interest here. We'll start at $4,000, now $4,250. And again, we have 3 of the scripts. All of them are different, though. This was the only one with the hand cover. Yeah, she's pointing at it. There you go. 4,000 now, 4250 over there in the display case. We have a Vanna White in the room. 4,000 now, 4250. 4,000 now, 4250. Anyone else at 4250? 4,000 now, 4250. I'll give everyone a chance to catch up. 4250 in the room. Now 4,500. At 4,500 on Vote Live. Now 4,750. At 4,750 in the room. Now 5,000. Vote Live. Now 5,500. At 5,500, 5,000, 5,500 in the room. Now 6,000. 5,500 now 6,000. Gentleman in the third row is in the lead. Now 6,000 to go. At 6,000, 5,500, now 6,000. Thank you, Ryan. At 6,000, 5,500, 6,000 on the phone, new bidder again. Now 6,500. At 6,500, 6,000, now 6,500. 6,000, now 6,500. 6,000, 6,500 in the room. Now 7. At 7,000 even. 6,500, now 7,000. 6,500, now 7,000. At 7,000, 6,500, now 7,000 on the phone. 7,500. All right, he said no. Anyone else at 7,500? At 7,500 in the first of the three Popeye scripts. At 7,500, 7,000 on 7,500. At 7,500. It'll be gone forever. Appreciate your help. Thank you for your bids. Anyone else at 7,500? Fair warning then at 7,500 on the script. Selling. Sold. 7,000 on the phone. 180, 180. Thank you so much. Okay. Here is the next one. And this is just a complete version of it. And there it is. And this is, again, of the period. This is the real thing. This is not a later reproduction. This is the real thing from the time, from the production. 1,500 on Vote Live. 2,000, 2,250, 2,500. How about 2,750 next? Got competing absolute bids again on this one at 2,500 now 2,750, and she's pointing at it again over there in the case. At 2,750 next, 2,500 now 2,750. At 2,750, 2,500 now 2,750. At 2,500 now 2,750. 2,750 on Vote Live. Now 3,000 at $3,000 on Vote Live. Now 3,250 in the room. Now 3,500. He's in the lead. Now Vote Live 3,750. At 3,750, 3,500 now 3,750. 3,750 in the meantime on Vote Live. Now 4,000 on Vote Live. Now 4,250. At 4,250 next. 4,000 now 4,250. 4,000 now 4,250. At 4,250 in the room again. Now 4,500. 4,750 back at you. At 4,750, 4,500 now. I'm on Vote Live. Excuse me. Now 4,750. At 4,750, 4,500 on Vote Live. Now 4,750. Anyone else at 4,750? 4,500 now 4,750 on the phone maybe at 4,750. 4,500 now 4,750. At 4,750. Anyone else at 4,750? At 4,750. Fair warning and final at 4,750. Selling. He's back. Now 5,000. I thought so. Well, now 5,500. At 5,500. At 5,500, 5,000. And now 5,500. That might take it. At 5,500, 5,000, at 5,500. Anyone else at 5,500. At 5,500. Fair warning then at 5,500. Here it is. Do you want it? 5,500. Selling. All right. Take your word for it. Sold. $5,000, the top bidder there of a whole bunch there on Vote Live, and thanks to your bids. Okay, here's the last one. Here it is. This one, also a shooting script, also from the production. This is lot number 39. Okay, so here I've got 4,000 on this one, now 4,250. At 4,250, 4,000 at 4,250. The shooting script from Popeye at 4,250, 4,000 at 4,250. At 4,250, 4,000 at 4,250. I'm in the room. Now 4,500. Vote Live. Now 47.5. At 47.5, 4,500 now 47.50. Back in the room, 5,000. Back on Vote Live, 5,500. Here we are again. At 5,500, I guess that's what it's going to take. At $5,500, 5,000 at 5,500. At 5,000 at 5,500, you want to try it? At 5,500, 5,000 at 5,500. Up to you. At 5,500, it's the last one. At $5,500, yes, now 6,000. All right, you're in the lead. Now 6,000. Vote Live, falls in your court at 6,000, or on the phone, or anyone else at 6,000. At 6,000, 5,500 at 6,000. They say no. Okay. Phone bidder is out. Anyone else at 6,000? Selling. Sold. You got it. 5,500. Congratulations. All right. Remind me of your number. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting it. 165. 165. Thank you, Patty. Okay. So just like with The Shining, we've got some great production pieces from the production, from the Malta set. And I was told by the family that I need to mention this. This group of production sheets, call sheets, has got some song lyrics, including handwritten song lyrics by Shelley Duvall to He Needs Me. If you guys remember that from the soundtrack. She wrote with Harry Nilsson, which is amazing. And so that's also in this group. So really a cool collection. Altogether, I've got $550 on Vote Live. We'll start there now, $600. At $550 now, $6. At $600 on Live Auctioneers, actually. Now $650. Now you can bid $650 in the room. I'm in the room with the gentleman. Now 7 Live Auctioneers. 7.5 in the room. 8. Live Auctioneers, 8.5. 9. 9.5. 10. 1,000. Now 11. 12. At $1,200 next. 11 now 12. 12 on Vote Live this time. Now 13 in the room. 14. 13 now 14. 14 Vote Live. Now 15 in the room. 16. 15 now 16 to go. 15 now 16 Vote Live. 17 in the room. 18. He made a face though. 17 now 18. $1,800. 17 now 18. Fair warning at 18. In time. Now $1,900. All right. 19. You were at the estate sale at the ranch. Yeah. Good to see you. 18 now, $1,900. 18 now, 19. 18 now, 19. Sure, why not? I knew he was going to bid. He's in the lead again. Now 2,000. All right, guys. At 2,000. At $2,000. 19 now, 2,000. What are you going to do? At $2,000. 2,000. You're going to bid. Now 21. At 21. 2,000. Now 21. You drove all the way to Blanco Road at $2,100. At $2,100. All right, thanks. Now 22. We'll even help you out to your car with these pieces of paper. At $2,200. 21 now, 22. At 21 now, 22. Y'all bid 22. 21 now, 22. At $2,200. Yes. Now 23. At 23. All right. I appreciate your bids. Thank you very much for being here. At 23, anyone else? I'm at 22 on Vote Live. Now $2,300 on the Popeye production materials. At 22. Now 23. He's back. Now 24. Quickly at $2,400. 23 now 24. At $2,400. 23 now 24. At $2,400. Vote Live. Yes or no? At $2,400. I'm selling. Fair warning. Sold. You win. $2,300 here in the room. Okay. Thumbs up. 171. Yeah, there we go. All right, sticking with Popeye. These are 8 Popeye lobby cards from the period. So we've got all 8 of them. They're all in great shape. I have to see $550, $600 on Vote Live. Now $650 for the group. At $650 next. $600 now $650. Now you can bid if you like. At $600 now $650. Everybody at $650. At $650, $600 now $650. Anyone else at $650? $600 now $650. Quickly $650. $600 now $650. That's for all of them. Anyone else at $650? That's the top of our several bids. That will beat that top bid. Up to you. At $650. At $650 on the lobby cards from Popeye. Okay. Fair warning. Sold. $600. Then that top bidder got it right on the money, right on the exact bid that they bid. Okay. This next piece is kind of cool. Original 35 millimeter trailer to Popeye. This is again from the period. Excuse me. So this is the actual film. Okay. So let's see. I have no bids on this one. You guys call the shots. You tell me. How about $500? Would anyone want to jump in at $500 here on the trailer film? It's the actual original 35 millimeter from the period at $500. At $500, we got to sell everything today. At $500, it's a real auction, as I say. At $500, at $500. Well, how about $250? Does anyone want to jump in at $250? At $250, at $250. Anyone at $250? I guess just you don't know how to like display it, right? $750. Well, we'll do that. Well, sure. I like going up as an auction. All right, how about $800? 70 now 8. 70 down $800, 70 down $800, quickly at $800, 70 down 8, 70 down $800. Again, this is from the period. This is the real, original piece. 70 down $800, 70 down 8, 70 down 8. I'm not sure why it's going so low, but again, real auction. 70 down $800. Anyone else at $800? 70 down 8. Fair warning at 800. At 800, selling. Sold. $750 to that first bidder on Vote Live, and fair enough. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Shelley Duvall. We have 2 of the original albums from the soundtrack. We have an English and we have a French version. Okay. English and French, both 1980, both vinyl. I've got 400 on Vote Live for both. Now 425, now 450. At 450, go ahead at 450, 425 down 450. Everybody at 450. At 420, 450 on Vote Live. Now 475. 450 down 475. Go ahead at 475. Yes, on Vote Live. Now 5. 475 now $500 even. 475 now 5. 475 now $500. Quick 500 Vote Live. Now 550. 500 asking 550 next. Go to 550. 500 now 550. At 550 on both albums, everybody. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. Fair warning then at 550. At 550. Selling. Sold. $500 in on Vote Live. Got them both. Okay. And here is a Shelley Duvall Popeye VHS. It literally just says a sticker on that Shelley Duvall in quotes. I guess that's hers, right? So 200 in Vote Live. Now 225 on the VHS. And I think it's in the plastic actually. But again, that original VHS of Popeye. 200 now 225. At 225, everybody 225. 200 now 225. At 225. At 225. Seems like a good deal, right? 200 now 225. At 225. 200 now 225. Anyone else at 225? At 225, just have that original bid there at 200. Now 225 to go ahead. Okay. Fair warning then at 225. Selling. Sold. $200 in on Vote Live. Wow. Nice buy. Okay. Lot number 45. Shelley had a huge library of books. And we have a whole bunch in auction tonight. Really, just great books. This first group is some Popeye books, including one from 1937. So some early ones. And, so these are personal or gifted Popeye-related publications. You see there's 6 pieces in this collection. You get them all, okay? So for all of it, $350 on Vote Live. Now $375 for the collection. At $375 next. $350 now $375 in the room. Now $400 even. $400 Vote Live. Now $425. Would you like $425, ma'am? At $425, $400 now $425. $400 now $425. At $425. Anyone else at $425 on all the Popeye material, guys? At $425. At $425, she's back. Now $450. At 450, 420, 450 on Vote Live. Now 475. 450 now, 475 to go. 450 now, 475. You want to bid again, ma'am? At 475? You say no? Okay. Thank you for your bids. Anyone else at 475? 450 now, 475. At 475, selling. Sold. 450 going to Vote Live. Okay. Here is a group of Popeye cutouts, just sort of like fun cutouts that are up here right there on the table. If you see it, pretty big. So for all of the cutouts, 275 Vote Live, now $300. 275 now, $300 even. 275 now, 3. 275 now, 3. It's kind of a fun vintage group. 275 now, $300. 275 now, 3. At $300, 275 now, 3. Fair warning at $300. Selling. Sold. 275 then top bidder there on Vote Live, taking those home. All right. Again, just great stuff. This was an onset newsletter called the Falconet Gazette that apparently Shelley used a photocopier and just put this together as that onset newsletter. Is that right? Is that basically what we're looking at here? And there's a whole bunch of copies of it from that Malta set. And it's just a really fun and intimate group of souvenirs from that legendary shoot there in Malta. I've got $650, $700 on Vote Live, now $750 on all of them. At $700 now, $750 y'all, at $750 on Vote Live, now $800 Vote Live, now $850, $800 now, $850 y'all, but $850, $800 now, $850 on all of them, $800 now, $850, and she's pointing at them again there in the case, $850, $850 on Vote Live, now $9 on all of them, $850 now, $900 even, $850 now, $9, $850 now, $900, $850 now, $9, $850, $900 Vote Live, now $950, 900 asking 950 y'all, but 950, 950, now 1,000. 950 now $1,000. 950 now $1,000. Quickly to $1,000. 950 now 1,000. 950 now $1,000. At $1,000. And all of these pieces at 1,000 I'm in the room. New bidder. Now $1,100 next. At 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. Go ahead to $1,100. 1,011 on Vote Live. Now $1,200. $1,200. You say no. Appreciate that bid. Anyone else at $1,200? 1,100 now 12. 1,100 now 12. Quickly $1,200. $1,200 once. 1,200 twice. Selling. Sold $1,100 in going to Vote Live. Okay. What's so great about this collection? These are the press clippings that Shelley apparently had cut out of both the New York Times and the Los Angeles Times for The Shining and for Popeye. So when they would come out with their reviews or just any press clippings about these productions, she put them together and we found them. And so it's just really, again, a fun archive. I've got $275 on Vote Live for all of it. $100 next on Vote Live. Now $325 and $300 asking $325. Vote Live now $350. At $350, $325, $350 on Vote Live now $375. At $375, the video on $375. Quickly $375, the video on $375. At $375 for the whole group. $375 Vote Live now $400. $375 now $4 Vote Live now $425. At $425, $400 now $425. $400 now $425. Vote Live now $450. $425 now $450. Vote Live now $475. At $475 for the whole group. $475 for video on $475. $450 now $475. At $475 for video on $475. Fair warning in time now $5. Quickly at $500. $475 now $5. Now $550. These are all period pieces from those newspapers of the day. At $500 now $550 there in 1980. At $500 now $550. $500 now $550. Quickly at $550. At $550 yes now $6. $550 now $600. $6 now $650. $7. Excuse me $750. Go ahead. $750. $700 now $750. $750 and $750. Are we done? $750? We're not. $8. Now $850. Go ahead at $850. $800 now $850. $800 now $850. Quickly at $850. Yes, now $9. $850 now $900. $850 now $9. For all the clippings at $900. $850 now $9. Fair warning at $900. At $900. Selling. Sold $850 then on Vote Live. Okay. Next production, Time Bandits. This is director Terry Gilliam, and just a great production, a great movie. These are production sheets along with the headshots, shooting schedule, original lobby card. There's a whole group of pieces here from that production. So for this whole group, I've got $250 on Vote Live, now $275 from Time Bandits. $250 now $275. At $275 Vote Live now $300. Vote Live now $325. At $300 now $325. Vote Live $350. Go ahead. Now $375. Now $4. At $400. $375 now $4. $375 now $400. And $400 next. $375 now $4. One more time. At $400. $375 now $4. Yes. Now $425. Just in time. $425. Now $450. At $450 now $475. $450 now $475. Go ahead at $475. $450 now $475. Vote Live now $5. Go ahead at $500. $475 now $5. $475 now $5. Quickly at $500. $475 now $5. My father is texting me. He's watching from home. It's mostly positive comments. Hi, Dad. $475 now $5. $500. $475 now $5. On lot number 49. Anyone else at $500? Got to go. $500. Selling. Sold. 475 then on Vote Live. Okay. Here's the Time Bandits movie poster. This is, again, the original movie theater poster from the original release in 1982. Okay. So, and here I have just 225. How about 250? Now 500. Excuse me, I didn't see that bid. Now 550. Now we go. At 500 now 550. Everybody 550. 500 now 550. Again, this is an original piece, guys, of the period. 500 now 550. At 500 now 550. Full size poster. 500 now 550. That's a good movie. 500 now 550. Everybody 550. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. 550. Anyone else at 550? Selling. Don't want to miss you. Okay. Sold. $500 in. Nice buy there on Vote Live. Okay. And here are the signed Time Bandits, or this is a single signed Time Bandits lobby card signed by Miss Duvall. So I have 275, now 300 in Vote Live, now 325 next. At 325, 30 now 325 Vote Live, now 350. At 350 next, 325 now 350. 325 now 350. At 350, what's anything better than that? 325 now 350. Signed. 350, 325 now 350. Vote Live now 375. 350 now 375. Go to 375. 375. Vote Live now 4. 375 now $4 even. 375 now 4. 375 now $4. 375 now 4. 400 in time now. In your case over there? Okay. She's waiting. 425. Now 450 on the lobby card. Any other bids at 450 once? At 450 twice. Selling. In time. Now 475 quickly. At 475, we're down 475. All right, now 5. 475 now $5. 475 now 5. 475, 500 is bid. Now 550. 500 now 550 next. 500 now 550. 500 now 550 quickly. 550. 500 now 550. Vote Live yes or no at 550. Once. 550 twice. And Time Bandits. Selling. Sold. $500 and going to Vote Live. Okay. And now we're moving on to the children's television productions. Of course, she famously, an award-winning, Emmy-nominated and Peabody Award-winning productions, one after another, just incredible. And then we're going to sell some of the books later from her library that are in these genres that inspired a lot of these productions. But first, of course, fairy tale theater from Showtime. I remembered, I'm sure so many of you guys do too, from the early mid-'80s. This is the first set. This is a group of DVDs of the series. So we'll start at 225, 250, 275 Vote Live, now $300 next. At 275, now $300. Here we go. At $3, 275, now 3. At 275 now $300. Everybody $300. Now you can bid if you like. At 275 now 3. At 275 now $300. At $300 only. 275 now 3. 275 now $300. 275 now 3. Anyone else at $300 in the whole DVD set? I'll let you adjust over there. 275. Yes, with you. Got you at 275. You okay? No, that's honest. 275 Vote Live. Okay, now we're good. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now you can bid $300 if you'd like. At 275 now 3. 275 on Vote Live, just so we're super clear. Now $300 in the room. Thank you for getting my attention. Now 325. All right, we're in the room at 300 now. 325. At 325, everybody 325. They're now 325 quickly. At 325, yes or no? Fair warning. Sold. $300. You win here in the room. 161 in the back. Okay. Here's the other group, DVD version of this same series from Showtime. Here it is. 225 on Vote Live. Now 250 on this version of the DVDs. 225 now 250. Everybody 250 on Vote Live. Now 275. At 250 on 275. Anyone else? At 275, 250 on 275. At 250 on 275. Quickly 275 is bid. Sorry, now 3. 275 now $300. 275 now 3. 275 now $300 even. 275 now 3. Anyone else at $300? 275 now 3. Fair warning. Sold. Oh gosh, I knew it. I said sold and then you bid. My apologies. I said sold. That's the magic word though. You got it. 275 on Vote Live. Got it, Patty? All right. Okay. Moving on. Here's another series from 1985. In this case, it's Shelley Duvall's Tall Tales and Legends. Tall Tales and Legends. All right. Same genre. 100 Vote Live. Now 125 for this DVD set. At 200 now 125. Everybody 125. 100 now 125 only. 100 now 125. 100 now 125. Everybody 125. 100 now 125. Okay. 125. There's an opportunity. 125 Vote Live. Now 150. 150 only. 125 now 150. Goodness. At 150. 125 now 150. 125 now 150. Fair warning at 150 only. At 150. Selling. Sold. 125. Then I got another bid. I knew it. Guys, bid up quickly. I really don't want to miss your bids. I really, really don't. I'm trying to give you plenty of time. Appreciate it. Okay. But it did go for 125 to Vote Live because I said sold. Okay. Now, this is an amazing piece. Again, we found this. I thought this was in the garage, I think, of the main house there at the ranch in Blanco. This is an original artwork. oil on canvas. They would produce these for the different episodes of Fairy Tale Theater. This is the episode Rumpelstiltskin, where she co-starred. She was a miller's daughter. Ned Beatty was Rumpelstiltskin, and then Bud Cort was also in this production. So this is, again, the original oil on canvas artwork. And we have, let's see, interest at 3,500 on Vote Live, now 3,750 next on this painting. 30, and there it is on the easel. You can see to my left and your right. At 3,750 in the room, now 4,000. At 37, this was, of course, made into the poster and the artwork associated with that episode of that production. 3,750 in the room in the front row. Now 4,000 next. 3,750 to 4,000 Vote Live. Now 4,250 in the front row. Now 4,500. At 4,500 next. 4,250 now 4,500. You're in the lead. At 4,500, 4,250 now 4,500 on Vote Live. Now you can bid at 4,750. Okay. Now 5,000. 4,750 in the front row again. Now 5,000. Back to you other guys online or elsewhere. 5,000. 4,750 now 5,000. Now 5,000. At 5,000 once. At 5,000 twice. It's a beautiful painting, actually. 5,000. All right. She's right back at you. Now 6,000. What do you want to do? At 6,000, back in the lead here in the front row at 5,500. Now 6,000 once. 6,000 twice. Yes or no? At 6,000, selling. Sold. 5,500. You win. Congratulations. What was your bid number there? 146. Congratulations. Okay. And speaking of that art, here are 3 of the episode posters. Now, we do have some water damage here. Unfortunately, we have some water damage. They are in their frames, but we thought we'd bring them to auction anyway. And so with that caveat in mind, I've got $550 for all 3 on Vote Live. Now $600 next. At $550 now, $600 on the 3 posters from Fairy Tale Theater. $550 now 6, $550 now $600, $550 now 6, $550 now $600, $550 now 6. Let's see, the 3 are Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty, and Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. At $550 now 6, $550 now $600. Anyone else at $600? $550 now 6, $550 now 6. At $600 once, $600 twice. Well, let's see, we have 2 bids at $550. So in the case of a tie, we always pick the one who gave us their bid first. I don't know how else to do it. Doesn't really seem all that fair, but again, not sure a better system. If you have one, let me know. $550 now 6. Anyone else want to break the tie, though? $600 on all 3. Selling. Okay, sold. $550. We'll go to the first of the 2. $550, first of the 2. Okay, right, Ryan? Okay. All right. Excuse me. Okay, moving on to a group of Fairy Tale Theater memorabilia. We have the paperweights and the Peabody Award, which is amazing. Press booklets, all kinds of fun stuff here, all associated with the Fairy Tale Theater production, and you get it all. I have, let's see, 400 on Vote Live, now 425. At 400 asking 425 for the group. At 400 now 425 Vote Live, now 450. Vote Live, now 475. 450 now 475. Anyone else? 475 Vote Live, now 500. Vote Live, now 550. Go ahead at 500 now 550. Now you can bid 500 now 550. At 550, 500 now 550 for all of it. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. Quickly at 550. Anyone else at 550? At 550. Fair warning. Sold. $500 in that top bid right there on the money on Vote Live. Okay. Here is a group of Fairy Tale Theater pre-release production copies, VHS tapes of that production. So these are sort of reference tapes, or just, again, pre-release production tapes found in, again, one of the storage buildings there on the ranch. I've got 150 on Vote Live for all of them. Now 175. 175. Vote Live now $200. 175 now 2. 175 now $200. Everybody $200. 175 now 2. 175 now $200. At $200. Anyone else at 200? 175 now 2. At $200. Anyone else? Don't want to miss you 2 in time. Now 225 quickly. At 225. 200 down 225. Seems like a deal. 200 down 225. 200 down 225. At 225. Selling. Sold. $200 in, going Vote Live. Okay. Moving on to some books. We have some really great stuff here, guys. Lot number 59 is an early 1912 circa Aesop's Fables book, and it is signed, as so many of these pieces are. This is just an amazing piece. I've got 325, I've got 350, actually on Vote Live, now 375 in the room, now $400 Vote Live, now 425 in the room. You're in the lead, now 450. Anyone else? At 450, 425 in the room, now 450. Now everyone else can bid if you like. At 450, 425, now 450. 425, now 450. At 450, 425, now 450. Fair warning at 450 in time. Vote Live, now 475 in the room, now 5. 475, now $500. 475, now 5. 475 now $500. Go to $5 for 500 is bid now 550. Back in the room. Now 6. 550 now $600. 550 now 6. 550 now $600. At 600, anyone else? 600 is bid now 650. She's in again. Now 7. $7. 50 now 7. Again, this book from 1912. At $7. 50 now 7. 7 is bid. Vote Live 750 in the room. 8. Appreciate your patience. 17 down 8, 17 down $800. Vote live. Your turn at 800. Yes or no at $800. 17 down 8, 17 down $800. Selling. Sold. 750. You win in the room. 161. Thank you. Here's the next one. Okay. Forgot we were doing a polite applause. Aesop's Fables again. And this is two books, and again, signed by Duvall, inside cover. And then the second one, it actually is to Shelley. Hope we can bring this book to life. Best wishes. So that's kind of fun. So, again, from our personal library there at the ranch, 300 vote live, now 325 for both. 325 vote live, 350 vote live, now 375 for both. 350 now 375 again. They're signed. 375 vote live, now 4. Vote live, 425, 450. And 450 next, 425 now 450, 475. These are nice books by any measure, and the connection really makes them fun. 450 now 475, 450 now 475, we do 475, vote live, now 5, 475 now $5. So many others signed, but they're also dated. $500 vote live, very often in the late 70s, sometimes the early 80s. 500 now 550 for the both, 550 vote live now 6. At $600, 550 now 6, 600 vote live now 650. At 650 next, 600 now 650, 600 now 650, quickly at 650, at 650, fair warning at 650 on both, up to you, selling, sold, $600 in, going to vote live. Okay, next we have a signed Edmund Dulac book. This is, again, an early edition from 1911, and it says detailing the gifting the book for Shelley Duvall from Philip and Janya. I don't know who that is. Maybe you guys do. Okay, I have 650. Several of a whole bunch of bids there on vote live. Now 7. Here we go. $7, 60 now 7 vote live. 750 vote live. Now 8 in the room. Now 850. Now you can bid 800 in the room. Now 850. 850 vote live. 9 in the room. I'm going to take her bid first. Now 950. Now you can bid at 950. 950 vote live. Now 1,000 in the room. Now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. Go ahead. $1,100. 1,000 now 11. Fair warning. $1,100. Yes. Now $1,200 in the room. Now 13. 12 now 13. Go ahead to $1,300. 12 now 13. 13, sure. Now 14 in the room. 15. 14 now $1,500. 14 now 15. 15, fair warning. 15, 16 in the room. 17. Vote live quickly. 17. 16 now 17. Yes or no? 17. 16 now 17. At 17. Fair warning at 17. Yes. Now 18 in the room. Now $1,900. Again, this volume from 1911. At $1,900. Now 2,000. Now 2,100. At 2,000 now 21. 2,000 now $2,100. This is a first edition, $2,100, now $2,200 in the room, $2,300. You guys can see the description here in our catalog. At $2,300, 22 now 23, 23 vote live, now 2,400, now 2,500. Quickly, 2,500, 24 now 25, now 27.5 in the room, now 3,000. At 3,000, 27 now 3,000. At 3,000, vote live, yes or no? At 3,000, the hammer's up. Are we done? Selling. Sold. 2750 in the room again to 161. Congratulations. Okay. Hans Christian Andersen, of course. His fairy tales. Again, the basis for several of Miss Duvall's television productions. We have 3 volumes in this collection, and they're signed. I've got, let's see, interest at 650 for all 3. On Vote Live, now 700 for the collection. At 7 next. 650 now 7. At $700, 650 now 7. 650 now 7, y'all, but $7, 650 now 7, 7 in the room. Now 750. Vote live, $800 in the room, 850. Vote live, 900. I appreciate your bids. $900, 850 now 9. You set these books by your painting. Have a whole shrine. 850 down 9. Quickly, $900, 850 down 9. 850 down 9. Still on Vote Live at 850, asking 9 for the 3 books at $900. 9 in time, Vote Live. Now 950. And again, they are signed. $900, now 950. At 950 once, such great books. 950 twice, selling. Sold, $900. Going to Vote Live. Okay, moving to Brothers Grimm, because of course we have a group of 5 and they are signed. All these books here in this collection, let's see, 375, 400 Vote Live, now 425, and now everyone else can bid if you like. 400 now 425 on the Brothers Grimm collection. 400 now 425, 400 now 425 next, 400 now 425, 400 now 425 at 420 in time. Vote Live, now 450. Now 450, everybody, 450, 450, sure. Now 475, 475, 5. $500 next, 475, now 5. 550. Another group, 550, now 6. 650. In the room, new bidder, 7. Vote Live, 7.5. online. 8. Again, there's 5. There's 5 of them. $800, 750 now, 8. 750 now, 8. $800. Everybody at $800, 750 now, 8. You guys want to bid again? 800 on Vote Live just in time. Now 850. Quickly at 850. Yes, now 9. Again, appreciate your patience. $900. 750 now, 9. At 900 once. 900 twice. Fair warning at 900. In time. Now 950. At 950. Here, lot number 63 at 950. Now 1,000. Quickly to $1,000. 950 now 1,000. 950 now $1,000. At 1,000 once, 1,000 twice. Selling. Sold. 950 going to Vote Live. Okay. We have a 2-volume set here, the Arabian Nights Entertainments, and these are from 1955, and they are signed by Miss Duvall on the inside cover. So I have 200 for both, now 225. For the 2-volume set, 200 now 225 only, 200 now 225 on Vote Live, now 250 on Vote Live, now 275 in the room, now $300, now 325, now 350. At 350, 325 now 350, Vote Live, 375 in the room, 4. 375 now $400, 375 now $400, 375 now 400, 425. Thinking about it, 425. Fair warning for you. All right, now 450. What do you want to do? 450, 425 now 450. Sure. Now 475. Now 5. Right back at you. Vote Live. $500. Balls in your court. 470, 500, 550. All right. Appreciate your bids. We'll get you some books, darn it. 550. We got lots more. 550, 500 down 550. At 550. Anyone else at 550 on the 2-volume set? 550. Selling. Sold. 500 even on Vote Live. Okay. Here's a group of children's books. There's 3 of them. And again, signed, including the Big Book of Nursery Rhymes. And some of these are just wonderful antique books. I've got 250 on Vote Live for the group. Now 275. Here we go. Live auctioneers. Now 3 in the room. 325. At 325 for this group. 325 Vote Live. 350 in the room. 375. 375 Vote Live. Now 4. Now 425. She's in the lead. Now 425. 425 Vote Live. Now 450 in the room. 475. 475 Vote Live. Now 5 in the room. 550. In Vote Live, 6 in the room. 650. Quickly at 650. 7 in the room. 750. Go ahead and bid if you like it. 750. Yes or no? At 750, I do not want to miss your bid. Bid quickly. 750 now. 8 in the room. 850. Go ahead at 850. 800 now. 850. 850. Sure. Now at 9. 9. I'm going to take her bid first. Now 950. You're in the lead. Now 950. Now 1,000 in the room. Now $1,100. At $1,100. Beautiful antique books. 11 now 1,200 in the room. 13. 13 next. 1,200 now 13. 14. 15. 14 in the front row. Now 15. Vote Live. 1,600. All right. That was your number. Appreciate your bidding. Sure. 15 now 16. Vote Live still in the lead at 1,500 now 16 next at 15 now 16 once. 16 twice. Selling. Sold. $1,500. Vote Live. Got that one. Okay. Here is an amazing lot. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak, of course. This is not only signed by Miss Duvall, it's also signed and dedicated by Maurice Sendak for Shelley with an original pen sketch of his distinctive artwork in the inside cover. It's an incredible piece. Here we go. 600 to Vote Live, now 650 next. 600 now, 650 to buy. 650 Vote Live auctioneers, now 7. Vote Live, now 750. Vote Live auctioneers, now 8. Vote Live, now 850. Vote Live, now $900. Give everyone a chance for 9 on Vote Live, 950. At 950 next, 950 in the room, now 1,000. I mean, this is, basically you're buying original artwork by Maurice Sendak. 1,000 Vote Live, now $1,100 in the room, now $1,200. 11 now 12. Vote Live, now 13 in the room, now 14. At 14. 13 now 14. Anyone else at 14? I'm still in the room. 14, now 15. That might take it home. $1,500 once, 15 twice. Up to you. 16. I have 15 in the room. Sorry. 16. Vote live. I'll give you one more chance. Is 16? Yes. Now 17. All right. Appreciate your bids. That was a good run. 16 now 17. Pretty cool lot. 16 now 17. 16 now $1,700. Anyone else is $1,700. The original artwork by Maurice Sendak. It's amazing. In his iconic book, of course. 16 now 17. Fair warning at 17. Selling. Sold. $1,600. Vote live. Okay. Moving right along. Here is a group of 5 Shel Silverstein books from her library. You guys, of course, know these books. I'm a child of the 80s. Like I remember, I can probably, recite some of these poems from memory. But Where the Sidewalk Ends, A Light in the Attic, and of course, The Giving Tree. So for all of them, $175 vote live. Now $200 next for the whole group. At $200, vote live auctioneers. Now $225. Add $225 in the room. Now $250. Live auctioneers. Now $275 in the room. 3. Live auctioneers. $325 in the room. $350. Live auctioneers. $375 in the room. Now 4. Live auctioneers. $425 in the room. $450. Live auctioneers. $475. It's like an auction. $475. $475. Vote live. I saw you trying to bid. You can jump back in right now at $475 or anyone else in the whole world at $475. We're bidding on $475 for the group of Shel Silverstein books at $475. Fair warning. Sold. $450. The winner there on Live Auctioneers. And thanks for your bids. Okay. Moving on. We have some more children's books. Here is a group of 5, including a Grimm's Fairy Tales from 1982 and some other really classic titles. All 5. I've got interest here at $800 for the group. Now $850. Let you guys catch up. There you go. $800 now $850 to buy. $850 vote live. Now $900. Yes. Now $950. At $950 next. $900 $950. $950 go to $950. $900 $950 for all 5. $900 $950. And again, signed, guys, signed. $950 on vote live. Now $1,000 even. Vote live. Now $1,100. At $1,000 now 11. $1,000 now $1,100. Now $11.5. Now $1,200. Now I have it. Now 13. At $1,300 for the group. At 13. 1200 now 13. The Rip Van Winkle is an early volume. Very, very cool. 1200 now 13. 1200 now 13. $1,300 is bid. Vote live. Now 14. 13 now 14. Now 15. Still in vote live. $1,500 for the group. At 15. 14 now 15. All right. Vote live now 16. 17. 17 next. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. 17 now 18. 1800 now 19. Go to 19, 18, now 19. I never knew our warehouse guys were so into charcuterie. Yeah, they're just chowing down over there. It's great. Everyone, please enjoy. 1900 vote live. Now 2000s at $2,000. We got the best crew around, guys. 2000 vote live. Now $2,100 at $2,100. 21 at $2,100. 2000 now $2,100. 2000 now $2,100. Fair warning at $2,100 for the group. Are we done? Selling. Sold. $2,000 in. Vote live. Okay. Another big collection of children's books. They're signed, and there are 6 of them, including The Wizard of Oz, Adventures of Pinocchio. Just all kinds of wonderful volumes. I've got, let's see, interest here at 800 even on Vote Live. Now $850 for this group. 800 now $850. And here we go. 800 now $850. Everybody 850. 800 now $850. There's Aesop's Fables. There is Sleeping Beauty and Other Fairy Tales. And Adventures of Pinocchio, Peter Pan, good stuff. 800 now $850. 800 now $850. Everybody 850. 800 now $850. At $850 for the whole group. Let you guys make up your mind at $850 once. $850 twice. Are we done? Selling. Sold. $800 there. And you got them all. They're on Vote Live, okay? Here's another group of 6 children's books. And The Lost Fairy Tales, Rewards and Fairies, The Adventures of Sinbad the Sailor, and again, these are signed, okay, from Shelley Duvall's personal library. So I've got, let's see, 500 in Vote Live, now $550. And 500 now $550, all but in $550 in the room. Now $600. Vote Live, now $650 in the room. 7. $700, $650 now 7. He's in the lead. 7, Vote Live, 7.5. All right, appreciate your bids again. Anyone else at $750 in the front row, new bidder. Now 8. Go ahead, $800, 70 now 8. 70 now 8. Quickly, $800, 70 now 8. 800 bid on Vote Live, 850 in the room. 9. 850 now $900 even. 850 now 9. 850 now 9. Vote Live, can you do it? $900 up to you. 850 now 9. Fair warning then at 900. Selling. Sold. 850. You win again. 146. Thank you. Number 71. we have a large collection of early Raggedy Ann books. And what's so interesting about these is these are signed Shelley and Bernard Sampson, which I understand is her first husband. So you get all of them. They're wonderful books, again, in and of themselves, even outside this context. 225, 250, vote 275. 275 to go, 275 to video on 275. 275, vote live now 3. At $3, 275 now 3, vote live now 325. At 325, through to now 325, vote live. Now 350. At 350. These are just great books. At 350, 325, now 350. At 350, vote live now 375. 350 at 375, vote live now 4. At $400, 375 now 4. And anyone else on the whole collection at $400, 375 now 4. Selling. Sold. 375 then, going to vote live. All right, this is so cool. Lot number 72 is a big Viewmaster collection. There's 3 viewers and a whole bunch of reels, including several of the productions that Miss Duvall was a part of, including Popeye. Yeah, we'll point over there. There they are. There's a whole big collection. A lot of the reels are brand new in their case, but they're vintage. It's really, anyway. I have, let's see, 350 on vote live for all of it, now 375. At 375 to go on the Viewmasters. 375 vote live, now 400 vote live, now 425. 40 down 425 for the whole collection. 40 down 425, D 425, 40 425, vote live. Now 450. At 450 next. 425 now 450. 450, 425 now 450. 425 now 450. Everybody 450, 420, 450. I've got a new bidder in the room now 475. At 475, 450 down 475. 450 down 475. So many classic titles here in this collection, guys. 450 down 475. Anyone else at 475? At 475, fair warning and selling. Sold 450. 161 here in the room, all the way in the back. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, we have a large collection of photographic slides from Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme, which is a production for children's television from 1990. Actually won a Peabody Award. That's pretty dang impressive. So you get this whole collection in the binder. I have 400 in vote live, top of several close bids. Now 425, here we go. 425 in the room, now 450. And 450 next. 425 now 450, Albert 450, 425 now 450. Oh, we are playing a video of some of the slides. Are we playing a video of some of the slides? I guess we could, in theory. 425, now 450. Thanks, Michelle. 425, now 450. 425, now 450, Albany, 450. 425, now 450 for the whole collection here. Lot number 73, guys. Anyone else at 450 once? At 450 twice. Fair warning at 450. Sold, 425. You win in the front row. Sarah, congratulations. Thanks. What's your number? 431. 431. Okay. Sticking with that same production, here are some scripts from Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme, and well, there's just a whole bunch of stuff in this collection again from that group of productions. I've got to see 425, 450 on vote live, now 475 next. At 475 vote live, now 500 vote live, now 550. 500 now 550. Now you can bid if you like it. 500 now 550. Everybody 550. 500 now 550. 500 now 550 to go. 500 now 550. At 550. Anyone else at 550? 500 now 550. At 550. Fair warning at 550. At 550. That might take them home. 550. Anyone else? Selling. Sold. $500. That was right on the money. The top bidder there on Vote Live. Okay. Here are a group of VHS, sort of pre-production, again, reference VHS tapes from 1992's production of Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories. And there's 3 of them. There are 3 of them. Okay. So I've got 100 Vote Live for all 3. How about 125 on this collection? 100 now 125 even. 125 Vote Live now 150. At 150 even. 125, 150 Vote Live now 175. 150 now 175 to go. 150 now 175. Everybody 175. 150 now 175. 150 now 175. Quickly 175. 150 now 175. Anyone else? 175 in time. Now $200. 175 now 2. Quickly Vote Live. Yes or no at $200. 175 now 2. 175 now 2 for the whole collection. Selling. Sold. 175 then going to Vote Live. And we have a group of audio cassettes. There are 2 productions here, both from 1991. Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall, Sweet Dreams, and Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall, Merry Christmas. Okay? And they're both in their original plastic. So these are like perfect shape. So I've got 100 Vote Live, now 125 for both. At 125 to now 125. Now you can bid if you like. 125 in the room. I'm in the room with the gentleman, now 150. 150 Vote Live, now 175 for the both. He's back. Now 2. Now you guys online can bid at $200. 175 now 2. He's in. 175 now 2. I took his bid first. $200, 175 now 2. But you can bid now if you like it. $200. That's for both guys at $200. Fair. 200 Vote Live. 225. 225 in the room. 250. 225 now 250. Back to you guys online or anyone else. 250 once. 250 twice, selling. Sold. 225. You win again. Your number 171. Thank you. Okay. Another collection another production, I should say, from 1991. This is Suburban Commando, co-starring Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd. And this is the movie poster, the original movie poster. So I've got, let's see, 250 on Vote Live. We'll start there now. 275. 250 on 275. Activity on 275. At 275. 250 on 275. Is that on the wall? It's somewhere here. 250 on 275. It's over there. Okay, thank you. 250 on 275. Anyone else on this poster, guys, from that movie from 1991? 250 on 275. 250 on 275. Fair warning. Sold. 250. The top bidder there on Vote Live, taking that home. Okay. Lot number 78. Here are several scripts that we found there in the storage building. Apparently productions that she was being considered for, perhaps, including the Royal Tenenbaums, Goodwill Hunting, some big names here. So for all these scripts, $475 for the collection on Vote Live, now $500 next. $475 now, $500. At $500, now everyone else can bid if you like. $475 now, $5. Had a whole bunch of bids on this one. At $475 now, $5. $5 in the room. She's in the lead. $550. You beat them all. $500 now, $550. Anyone else? At $550. $550 Vote Live now, $6 in the room. $650. $600 now, $650 to go. $600 now, $650. $600 now, $650. Vote Live, $7. All right, appreciate your bids, as always. $650 now, $7. Vote Live at $650 now, $7. Anyone else on the group of 5 scripts at $700 once, $7 twice. Still $7. Thank you. Now $750. This is a cool lot. $700 now, $750. $750 Vote Live now, $8. Monsters Ball also $800. $750 now, $8. $750 now, $800. Fair warning at $800. In the room, she's back. She thought about it. She's in the lead now, $850. $800 asking $850 next. $850 in Vote Live now, $9. Yes, $950. Go ahead, $950. Fair warning at $950. Yes, now $1,000. Yes, now $11. At $1,100 next. Next, $1,000 now $11. Vote Live up to you. Now $12. Yes, now $13. Who's going to take these home? Excuse me. At $1,300. $1,200 now $13. Fair, 13 in time. Now 14. Now 15. Quickly at $1,500. 14 now 15. Vote Live yes or no at $1,500. Once. Twice. Selling. Sold. $1,400 again. 161 here in the room. Okay. Now, the Pink Panther art cell. This is cool because this was signed to and gifted to Ms. Duvall by Art Lenardi, who is known as the creator, animator of Pink Panther. So this is just a very interesting, again, piece of Hollywood. I've got $650 on Vote Live. We'll start there now. 7 next. Here on lot number 79, $650 now, $700. At $700 on the Pink Panther art cell. I've got 7 on Vote Live, $750 on Vote Live. Now 8. Vote Live, $850. Now you can bid $850. $850 Live Auctioneers. Now 9. Live Auctioneers. Now $950. On Zelda's phone. Now $1,000. We're on the phone at $950 now $1,000. Now you can bid $1,000. Pretty cool. $950 now $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Live Auctioneers, your turn. Jump back in at $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Fair warning. Surprised you're not bidding. I'm selling. Sold $950 on the phone. Got it. 607. 607 taking that one home. Here's a really cool lot. 7 promotional clothing pieces. Popeye, Brewster McCloud, Fairy Tale Theater, Mrs. Piggle Wiggle. So we have 7 t-shirts associated with all these different productions. I've got $450 on Vote Live for the whole collection. Now $475. Vote Live. $500. Vote Live. $550. Vote Live. $600. $600. Go ahead. $550 now 6. Vote Live. Now $650 on the phone. All right. Now 7. $7. 7 Vote Live. $750 on the phone. 8. Vote Live. $850 for the whole group at $850. $850 Vote Live. $900. $900 Vote Live. $950. Excuse me. $950 now $1,000. Still online at $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Great little group. Vintage guys. These are real. $950 now $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Go ahead. $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Yep. Now 11. Don't hesitate. $1,100. $1,000 now 11. $1,000 now 11. That one from the Popeye set in Malta alone. $1,100. Vote Live. Now $1,200. Amazing. $1,200. 11 now 12. 11 now 12. $1,200. Anyone else at $1,200? 11 now 12. That set's still there to this day, apparently. Popeye Village. and you can go visit it. That's pretty cool. $1,100 now, $1,200. Anyone else at $1,200 here on all 7 shirts at $1,200? Selling. Sold. $1,100 in. Going to vote live. Okay. And we have photographs here, a group of headshots, most of them shot in 1990. Most of them shot in 1990. A pretty big group here, though. I've got for the whole group a whole bunch of bids. We'll start at $325 and vote live. Now $350 for all of them. I'm in the room. Now $375. Vote live. Now $4 in the room. $425 in the room. $450 in the room. $475 in the room. $5. $550. $6. $650. You say no? She's in the lead at 6. Anyone else at 650 on the whole group at 650? At 650, all right, I see you, I'm sorry. Now it's 750. Thanks for getting my attention. 750, 850, 950. You say no? All right, she's still in the lead. 900 asking 950. 950 once, 950 twice. Hand in the air, selling. Sold, $900. You needed them. As much as you were holding your card up, I didn't see your number. 431. All right, 431. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. The Shelley Duvall archivist. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Lot number 82. Here's a CD-ROM product that Miss Duvall put out in 1994. And this is an original copy of it, still in the original plastic. It's called Digby Adventures. And it's a CD-ROM. Remember those? 100 on Vote Live. Now 125. At 125 to go. 100 now, 125, everybody, 125, 100 now, 125. At 125 here, lot number 82, everybody. 100 now, 125. 100 now, 125. Fair warning at 125. At 125, selling. Sold. $100 even. Going to vote live. Okay. Now, we have some more scripts. This is a production that she was a part of in 1996 opposite Nicole Kidman called Portrait of a Lady. There are 2 scripts here. 2 scripts. And we have for both of them 325, now 350. At 350, 325 is bid. Now 350 next. At 350, 325 now 350. 325 now 350. On Vote Live, 375. At 375, 350 now 375. On Vote Live, now $400. 375 now 4. 375 now $400. 375 now 4. At $400. Fair warning then at $400. 375 now 4. Got to go. $400. 375 now 4. Fair warning and final. And selling. Sold. 375 then on Vote Live. Okay, here's another production. This one from 1998. Casper Meets Wendy. This is a VHS. I remember this movie. It also has headshots. So you have the VHS copy and headshots from her part in that movie. So for the whole collection, 250 Vote Live, 275, 300 Vote Live, now 325 next. Now you can bid if you like. 325 Vote Live, now 350. At 350, 350 Vote Live, now 375. At 375, now 375. Go ahead. 375 Vote Live, now $400. Like I said, we're sort of going in chronological order. 375 now 4. At $400. 375 now 4 here on lot number 84. Everybody, 375 now 4. Fair warning then at $400. 375 now 4. 4 in time. Now 425. Casper Meets Wendy. 400 now 425. Fair warning at 425. Selling. Sold. $400 in, going to Vote Live. Okay. Back to the books. Here's a group of signed books, vintage classic books, including The Old Man and the Sea by Hemingway. All right, we have for all of these, $375 on Vote Live, now $400 in the room, now $425 on Vote Live, now $450 in the room, now $475, now $475, now $475. In the front row, new bidder, now $5. Way in the back, $550, $6, $6.5, $7, $750, $8. You say no? All right, she's in the lead. $750 now, $800 on all 4. Anyone online want to jump in at 800? 750 now 8. 800, she's back. 850. Want to do 850? All right, now 9. 9 long distance, maybe. 900. Just thinking about it. Just looking at the photo. Is this speaking to you? 950, 900. Sorry, now 950. Okay, you're in the lead at 900. 950, anyone else? At 950 for the group of books. At 950, y'all. At 950, fair warning at 950. 950, now 1,000. You say no? All right, I'm going to take your word for it. $1,000, 950 in the front row, now 1,000. Anyone else? $1,000, 950, now 1,000. Selling. Sold. 950. You win again. 146 in the front row. Okay. Law number 86. Here's another group of books. This is an incredible group of books, guys. It includes Night Shift by Stephen King. It also includes Lord of the Rings, the box set from Tolkien, of course, and with the slipcase. And so you get this entire group. And It's 375, 400 vote live, now 425 for the group. 400 now 425. And 400 now 425. Vote live, 450. Go ahead at 450, 425 now 450. Vote live, now 475. Go ahead at 475, 475 vote live, now 500 vote live, now 550. 500 asking 550 next. 500 now 550. 550 vote live, now 6. 6 on vote live, now 650. 650 vote live, now 7. 750, including the selected poems of Shelley. Not that Shelley. 750, now 8. Percy Blythe Shelley. 750 now $800. 750 now 8. 750 now $800. 750 now 8. Quickly, $800 on the whole group. 800 vote live, 850 next. At 850, you got to go. 850. 800 now 850. One more bid might take them home at 850 once. 850 twice. That early version of Lord of the Rings alone is pretty cool. Not to mention the Stephen King book. 800 now 850. Fair warning at 850. At 850. Sold. $800 and going to vote live. Okay. Here's another group of books. This is very interesting. This is I'm sorry, actually, I was skipping this one. So this is a whole group of Edgar Rice Burroughs books, a very large collection, circa 1930s. These are original volumes and generally speaking, property of Shelley Duvall's mother. Is that true? Bobby Duvall's? So a lot of them are written with her name in it, I understand. So really wonderful collection here of Edgar Rice Burroughs books, of course, most famously Tarzan. So for this entire collection, 300 vote live, now 325 for the group. 300 now 325, everybody 325 on vote live, 350 in the room, now 375. At 375, 350 down 375, way under the estimate here. 3 down 375. These are wonderful antiques. At 375, 3 down 375. At 375, vote live now 400 in the room, now 425. 400 asking 425, 400 now 425. At 425, 400 down 425. At 425, vote live 450 in the room, 475. 450 down 475. 450 down 475. Again, this is a large collection. 450 down 475, all of them period from the 1930s. At 475 once, 475 twice, fair and final. Sold. 450, another great buy there. 161 here in the room. Okay, here's a group of books, including a couple to do with horror films. One Stanley Kubrick directs. One is Side Effects by Woody Allen, a very famous book by Woody Allen. Then another one is by Mia Farrow, actually dedicated to Shelley from Mia Farrow. It says, to Shelley Duvall, I am your devoted fan. Love, Mia. That's kind of cool. I've got 325 vote live for all four. Collection. I'm on vote live. Now 375. 375. 350 down 375. 375. Still on vote live. Now 4. 375 now 4. 375 now 400. Vote live. Now 425. 50. And 450. 425 now 450. Excuse me. Now 475. 450 down 475 for the group. 450 down 475 and 475. Vote live. Yes or no? 475. All right. Now 5. At $500. 475 now 5. 475 now $500. Now 550. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. Go ahead and vote live. Now 6. $600. At $600. Yes or no? At 600. 550 down 6. 550 down 6. Quickly. 650. 650 next. 600 now 650. 600 now 650. Side Effects is a great book, by the way, if you haven't read it. 600 now 650. Fair warning at 650. At 650. Selling. Sold. $600 in. Going to vote live. Okay. Here's an interesting piece. A signed Andy Warhol book. It's called Andy Warhol's Exposures. It's sort of a party scene book from 1979. It is signed and dedicated to Shelley Duvall on the title page by Andy Warhol. It says to Shelley, although he misspelled her name. But it's from 1979. First edition. Pretty cool. $950 on vote live. Now 1,000 to vote live. Now $1,100 next. At $1,100, vote live. Now $1,200. Vote live. Now 13. Go ahead at $1,300. Now 14. At 14, 13, now 14. At $14, vote live. Now 15. At 15, 14, now 15. Quickly at 15, 14, now 15. Doesn't get better than this. 14, now 15. At 14, 15, vote live. Now 1,600. At 1,600, 15, now 16. 15, now 16. The whole late 70s New York scene. Here it is. 15, now 16. At $1,600 once. 1,600 twice. Fair warning. 17. 1,700, go ahead. 17, 16, now 17. 16, now $1,700. Once. 17 twice. 18. Bid quickly, please. $1,800. 17, now 18. Can you do it? Yes or no at 18? 17, now 18. 17, now 18. Okay. Selling. 19. $1,900. All right. Now 2,000. At 2,000. Some more photographs coming up soon, including, and then some dresses, jewelry, lots more fun stuff in today's auction. Thanks for being with us. Again, we are over 1,500 folks with us on the combined live stream from all around the world, including in particular Australia. Several fans in Australia, we found out. Pretty cool. $1,900 now, $2,000. Wonder what time it is there in Sydney. At $2,000, $1,900 now, $2,000. Anyone else at $2,000 here on the Andy Warhol book, or I'm selling? Fair warning. Sold. $1,900 in. Going to vote live to someone out there. We have a signed Roddy McDowell book, signed and dedicated again to Shelley Duvall. And here I have just 300 in vote live, now 325. At 325 next, 300 now 325 on lot number 90, 300 now 325 on vote live 350. At 350 next, 325 now 350. This one's called double exposure. 325 now 350. 325 now 350. At 350, fair warning at 350. Roddy McDowell book at 350. Vote live 375 quickly. 375. At 350 now 375. At 375 one more time at 375. At 375 fair warning at 375. Sold at 350 then. Going to vote. Including one of Charles Beckendorf, who's, of course, a very famous Texas Hill Country artist. So for all three of these, $225 and vote live for the collection, now $250. At $250, again, from her personal library there at the ranch house outside of Blanco, Texas, $225, now $250. Thomas Hart Benton is in that collection as well, and Darla Teagarden. $225, now $250 for the three. $225, now $250. At $250, vote live $275. $250 now $275. At $275, $250 now $275. $250 now $275. Now $3. Then quickly, $275 now $3. $275 now $3. $275 now $3. Now $325. 3 asking $325. Go ahead at $325. 3 now $325. The Beckendorf volume, by the way, is signed by Beckendorf. 3 now $325. Fair warning $325. Fair warning again at $325. Selling. Sold $300 in on vote live. Okay, here's a signed Langston Hughes book, signed and dedicated to Shelley Duvall. So 400 in vote live. We'll start there now. $425. On lot number 92, 400 now 425 next. 400 now 425, 400 now 425, 400 now 425 in the room. Now 450. At 450, 425 now 450, 425 now 450. What's that, Martin?
12:56 p.m. Friday in Australia.
Nice. It's around 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Sydney. Thank you, Bruce. Martin Bruce. Okay, 425 now 450, 425 now 450. It's the middle of the day for them. 425 now 450. Vote live now 475. 450 now 475, guys. At 475. 450 now 475. 450 now 475. Quickly, 475. 450 now 475. At 475. Fair warning at 475. At 475. Selling. Sold. 450 then going to vote live. Okay. So this is a group of VHS tapes from the production Stanley Kubrick, A Life in Pictures. This is a production from 2001. And there is a little note, a handwritten note, says, please return to Shelley Duvall, by the way, for this group. I have 400 vote live, now 425. At 425 next, 400 now 425. Now you can bid if you like. 400 now 425, vote live, now 450. Vote live, now 475. At 475 next, 450 now 475. 450 now 475 on the group of tapes. 450 now 475 on the Kubrick documentary. 450 now 475. At 475, fair warning at 475. Selling. Sold. 450 then going to vote live. All right, this is a really cool lot. Lot number 94. This is a Kubrick artwork, a colored lithograph print titled Remembering Stanley by Christiane Kubrick, wife of Stanley Kubrick, depicting Stanley Kubrick seated beside a reflective pond. This is signed and dedicated to Shelley Duvall. So here we go. I have 1,300 in vote live. Now $1,400 next. 13 now 14. 13 now 14 on the Kubrick piece. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. Everybody $1,400. 13 now 14. I think it's better than that. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. Talk about unique. Incredible intimate estate pieces are coming straight from the home there in Blanco. 1,300 now 14. Vote live. Now $1,500. 14 now 15. 14 now 15. Vote live. $1,600 next. 15 now 16. 15 now 16. 15 now 16. At $1,600. 15 now 16. 16 now on live auctioneers, now $1,700. 17 next. 16 now 17. 16 now $1,700 next. 17. 16 now 17. Vote live. You're out. At 17. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. Quickly 17. 16 now 17. 17. Vote live. Now 18. Remember, we can ship. We can ship any of these things anywhere. $1,800 on live auctioneers. Now $1,900. At $1,900. 18 now 19. We do it all the time. So bid with confidence. 18 now 19. 18 now $1,900. 18 now 19. Wherever you are. At $1,900 once, $1,900 twice. In time, vote live. Now 2,000. Live auctioneers, ball's in your court. Can you answer at 2,000? At 2,000. At 2,000 once. At 2,000 twice. Fair warning at 2,000. Anyone else at 2,000? Selling. In time. Now $2,100. Back on live auctioneers at 2. Now 21. Back against you, Vote Live or anyone else at $2,100. 2,000 now $2,100 here in the Kubrick poster at $2,100 once, $2,100 twice. Selling. I have it in time. It didn't say sold. Now 22 quickly at $2,200. 21 now 22. We got to move on. 21 now 22. At 22, 21 now 22. All right. Yeah. At $22, live auctioneers, yes or no at 22. No problem. Okay. I'm selling it. Sold. There, I said sold. $2,100 on Vote Live with you, Patty, right? $2,100. Okay. We have a series of 9 Paul Simon cassettes and a photo of those two together there in the late 70s. This includes Sounds of Silence and Bridge Over Troubled Water and Graceland. So kind of cool. I've got, let's see, 200 in Vote Live, now 225. My brother placed that bid, looks like. 200 down 225 with Ryan Vote at 200 down 225. Let's beat that guy. At 225, 200 down 225. At 200 now 225. You open him at 225, 200 now 225. You're not going to on principle. Come on now. At 200 now 225. At 225, there's 9 Paul Simon cassettes there, guys. 200 down 225 and the photo. At 225 once, 225 twice. All right. Sold to my brother. $200 going to California. All right. Okay, now this is an incredible lot. Childhood drawings from Shelley's childhood, and so many of them are signed either Shelley or Shelley D. Absolutely incredible. For this entire collection, I've got lots of bids right at the same level. We'll start at 500 and Vote Live, now 550. At 500 now 550 to buy. 500 now 550. Vote Live now 6 at $600. Talk about intimate. 550 now $600 for this collection. 550 now 6 at 600. 550 now 6 at $600. At $600, and anyone else at $600, 550, 600, Vote Live, now 650. 600 now 650, now Vote Live, now 7. Vote Live, now 750. Vote Live, now 8. Vote Live, now 850. 850, 800 now 850. 800 now 850, quickly at 850. At 850, there's quite a few of them. 800 now 850. 850, Vote Live, now 9. Vote Live, now 950. 950, 900 asking 950. At 950, now 1,000. At 1,000 next, 950 now 1,000. Now $1,100. And then next we're going to sell her adult artwork. $1,100, 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now $1,100, quickly $1,100, 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11 on the childhood drawings. So 1,000 now $1,100. 11 is bid. Now $1,200. 11 now 12. $1,200, now 13. 13 next. 12 now 13. 12 now 13. They're all over in that display case over there on the table. 12 now 13. Fair warning, 13 now 14. Quickly at 14. 13 now 14. 1,400 once. 1,400 twice. Yes, now 1,500. At $1,500 next. 14 now 15. 14 now 15. $1,500 next. Fair warning and selling. I thought so. 1,600. 1,600, 15 now 16. Appreciate everyone's patience. 1,700. 16 now 17. Vote Live one more time. 17. 16 now 17. Pretty cool. 17. 16 now 17. Fair warning at 17. Don't want to miss your bid. 17. Selling. Sold. $1,600 and going to Vote Live. Okay. And here are some paintings that she did in her adulthood, and there's several of them, many more recent pieces, and you see them there. 650 on Vote Live for this entire collection. Now 700 on Vote Live. Now 750 next. Here we go. At 750, 700 now 750 on the artworks at 750. 700 now 750. Everybody 750. These are generally oils on canvas. 750 Vote Live. Now 8 for the collection at $800 next. 750 now 8. 750 now $800. 750 now 8. 8 on Vote Live. 850 next. 800 asking 850. 800 asking 850. Y'all, minimum 850. 800 now 850. 800 now 850, 850 in time. Now 9, 850 now $900, 850 now 9, 850 now $900, 850 now 9, 850 now 9. Any more bids? At $900 once, 9 in time. Now 950, at 950, Vote Live, yes or no, at 950, at 950, at 950, now 1,000, 950 now 1,000, now $1,100, 1,000 now 11, 1,000 now $1,100, 1,000 now 11, at $1,100, quickly, yes or no, at $1,100, selling. Sold. $1,000 then going to Vote Live. Okay. Now we have photographs. Here are some childhood photographs. And I've got, let's see, 325 on Vote Live, now 350. At 350, 325, now 350 on Vote Live. Would you do 375 in the front row? Now $400. 375, now 4. $375 now $4. Quickly, $4, $375 now 4. At $4. Anyone else at $400? $375 now 4. Selling. Sold $375 again to Sarah. And I forgot your number. 431. I'm going to write that down. 431. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, to the archivist. Here's a large group of photographs, generally speaking, from the 80s and 90s. Okay, so I have, let's see, 600, 650. Now 7 in the room, 750. Go ahead at 750. Now everyone else can bid if you like. 700 now 750. Everybody 750. 700 now 750. On Vote Live, $800. 800 in the room, 850. 800 asking 850 next. 850, 800 and 850. Vote Live. Now 9. 9 in the room. 950. At 950, Vote Live. Now 1,000. In the room. Now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. Vote Live, your turn. At $1,100, yes. Now $1,200. Now 13. Against you, Patty, at 13. 1,200 now 13. 1,200 now 13. Quickly at $1,300. 12 now 13. 13 is bid. Vote Live. Now 14. In the room. Now 15. 14 now 15. 14, 15. Vote Live. Now 16. Say no. All right. Appreciate your bids. Anyone else at $1,600? Again, there's quite a group. At 16. 15 now 16. 15 now 16. Fair warning them at $1,600. And we're selling 16 in time. Now 17. One more time at 17. 16 now 17. Fair warning at 17. 17 now 18. $1,800 next. 17 now 18. 17 now $1,800. 17 now 18. At 18 once. 18 twice. Selling. Sold. $1,700 in on Vote Live. And here's another large group of photographs. These are generally from the 90s or into the 2000s, okay? Various eras and settings. And we'll start off at $550 now. 6 at $600 next. $550 on Vote Live. Now $600 for this group. 6 on Vote Live. Would you do $650? $650 in the front row. Now 7. $700. $650 now 7. Vote Live, you're out. $700. $650 now 7. $650 now 7. Anyone else? It's $700. $650 now 7. Okay, fair warning, it's $700. Selling. Sold $650. You win those, and you have number 431. And again, thank you. Okay, all right. We have more photographs here. This is a large collection of largely photographic slides, 35 millimeters, so photographic slides from both personal experiences and also television productions. So for all of these, I have 400, 425. Vote Live now 450 next. Oh yeah, we have a little video of these. So some of these that are slides. Thank you, Michelle. Here's just some of the pieces in this collection. 425 is bid now 450. Everybody, 450. 425 now 450. In the room now 475. Nice detail to do that. Appreciate it. 450 now 475. Everybody, 475. 450 now 475. At 475. Anyone else at 475? I'm 450 in the room now 475. At 475. 450 now 475. At 475. Fair warning. 475. Vote Live now 5. In the room now 550. If I were asking 550, everybody 550. If I were now 550. 500 now 550. At 550, anyone else at 550? Got to go at 550. 550, Vote Live. Now 6. All right. Appreciate your bids. Thank you. All right. 600. Anyone else at $600? 550 now 6. 550 now 6. Selling. Sold. 550 going to Vote Live. Okay. Really an amazing lot here. We have Ms. Duvall's Texas license plate, California license plate, and her driver's license from California. Beverly Hills, California specifically. I have 375 for this group. Now $400 on Vote Live. Now 425 in the room. Now 450. 450 next. 425, 450 Vote Live. Now 470. Now you can bid $500. He's in the lead. 550. 6. $600. 550 on 6. 550 on 6. 6 in the room. New bidder. 650 in the room. 7. 750. 8. 850. 9. 850 now 9. You're still in the lead. 850 now 9. All right, you guys online can bid now if you like. At $900, 9. If 9 is bid, 950. All right, one more time. Let's try it. Now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. 1,100. All right, appreciate your bids. Pretty cool though, right? $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. Driver's license from the mid-90s, by the way. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. On Vote Live. Now $1,200. At $1,200, 11 now 12. At $1,200, 1,100 now 12. One more time. 1,200 now 13. I thought so. At 13, 1,200 now 13. At $1,300, anyone else? At 13. Fair warning. 13. Selling. Sold. $1,200 in on Vote Live. Okay. A group of personal effects, again, amazing stuff. In particular, an address book, which I guess we're sort of dating to the 1970s. I can't say them out loud, but let me tell you, there's some big names in this address book. You can imagine. 800 Vote Live, now $850 in the room. $900, $850 now $900 in the room. Now $950, now $1,000. Now $1,100, now 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2000, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 2750. 3,000, 3,250. I see all the bids over here too. 3,250. You're in the lead. 3,250. He's back. 3,500 against you, ma'am. Yes. Now 3,750. All right. She's in the lead at $3,500. I'll let you guys online catch up. 3,750 next. 3,750. Jump in at 3,750. An amazing group of pieces. 3,750 new bidder in the front row. Now 4,000. 4,250. Say no. Appreciate your bid. Still in the lead at 4,000 back there. Now 4,250 next. At 4,250, 4,000. Now 4,250. Guys online are out. You can jump in right now at 4,250 and you'll be in the lead. At 4,250 once. I want to give everyone a chance. You guys all caught up? Okay. 4,250 twice. Fair warning at 4,250. Selling. Sold. $4,000. You win back there. Congratulations. He's excited. All right. 161 is the buyer. 161. Okay. Turning my page here. Group of ephemera. This is sort of magazines and newspaper articles in the main. So for all of it, $375 Vote Live, now $400 next. At $375, now $4 in the front row, now $425. At $425, now you can bid for it. $425 Vote Live, now $450. In the front row, now $475. $450 now $475 Vote Live, now $5. In the front row, $550. Now $550. $550 Vote Live, now $6. $6 in the room, now $650. $650, go ahead. $650 Vote Live, now $7 in the room. $750. Vote Live, $8. All right, she says no. $800, anyone else? $750 now, $8. $750 now, $8. Fair warning at $800. Sold. $750 then going to Vote Live. Okay, getting to the clothing. Here we go. This is a wonderful dress here, and we have a photo of Mr. Duvall wearing it from the 1970s. So this is a really interesting and early piece somewhere here. We're going to start off at $450, $475 next. Now $500. $475 Vote Live now $5. $5 is bid now $550 Vote Live now $6. At $600 next. $6 Vote Live $650. $600 now $650. Everybody $650. $650 Vote Live now $7. $650 now $7. Everybody $7. $650 now $7. $650 now $700. Quickly $7. $650 now $7. $7 Live now $750. $700 now $750. Quickly $750 Vote Live now $8. $750 now $800 even. $750 now $8. $750 now $8 at $800. Yes, on Vote Live now $850. Go ahead at $850. $800 now $850. $800 now $850. Her quirky personal style very much came through her wardrobe. $850 on Vote Live now $9. $900 Vote Live $950. On Vote Live now $1,000. Go ahead. At $1,000, $950 now $1,000. Again, we have the photo. $950 now $1,000. Up to you. At $1,000 once. At $1,000 twice. Selling. Sold. $950 then on Vote Live. Okay. Here's the next dress. And again, we have a photo. That time from an event in 1995. Okay. $300 in Vote Live. Now $325 on this dress. $325 Vote Live. Now $350. At $350 next, y'all. $325 now $350. Again, about 1,500 of you guys online with us. Appreciate you being with us. $350 on Vote Live. Now $375. Vote Live. Now $4. $375. Now $400. Vote Live. Now $425. Can you do it? $425. Fair warning. $425. Sold. $400 in. Going to Vote Live. All right. Next, we have a dress, and we have, well, actually, I have two. And this is used in Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories, the production in 1992. And again, we have the reference photo. So $350 here. Now $375. At $350 now $375. Vote Live now $4. Vote Live now $425. I think that's right up here in front of the auction block. $425 next. Vote Live $450. Go ahead at $450. Vote Live now $475. $475. Go ahead. $475. We're down $475. Vote Live. $500. $550. Bless you. $500 now. $550. $6. $550 down $6. Vote Live. What do you want to do? $600. $550 down $6. $550 down $6. Selling. Sold. 550 then. Vote live. Okay. Here's a group of 3 pieces of Shelley Duvall's clothing, sort of theatrical. We thought we would put these as a group. So all together, I have 300 on Vote Live, now 325 for these 3. 300 now 325. Vote Live, 350. Go ahead at 350. 325 now 350. Vote Live, 375 in the room. I have a new bidder in the room. Now 4. Vote Live, 425. In the, no? Okay. He said no. 425 Vote Live. Okay, now 450. 450 next. 425 now 450. 475. Lots of clothes and lots of books at the ranch. 450 now 475. 450 now 475. At 475, quickly, 475, yes or no? In time. Now 5. Go ahead. $500, 475 now 5. 475 now 5. Fair warning again at 500. 550. Go ahead at 550. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. Selling. Sold. $500 in. Vote live. Bid quickly, please, if you don't mind. I've got a group of 4 here. This includes some jumpers and overalls. So for all of these, I've got $650 on Vote Live. Now 7. That's $7. $650 now 7. $700 next. $650 now 7. $700 once. $700 twice. You guys caught up? Okay. $650 now 7. Anyone else is $700? $650 now 7 for all 4 is $700. Sold. $650 in the top bidder there on Vote Live. Here's a group of 8 floral dresses, including Betsy Johnson. And I've got $350 for all of these. Now $375 in the room. Now 4. Vote Live, $425 in the room. Now $450. Vote Live, $475. She's in the lead. Now 5. Now you can bid. Vote Live, 5.5. Say no. All right. Appreciate your bids. $550. Vote Live. Now 6. Go ahead, $600, $550 now 6. Vote Live, $650. Again, there's 8 of them, 8 articles, guys. $650. Vote Live now 9. $650 now 7. Excuse me. Nice try. $700. $650 now 7. $650 now 7. Anyone else? $700. $650 now 7. 7 in time. $750. Bid quickly, please. $750. $700 now $750. $750. Vote Live now 8. Go ahead at $800. $750 now 8. $750 now 8. Vote Live, yes or no? $800, yes. Now $850. $800 now $850. $850. Vote Live now 9. $900. $850 now 9. 9 once. 9 twice. Sold. $850 then. Vote Live. Okay. Moving on. Here's another group of 8 floral dresses. Same thing. Here we go. 450. Vote Live now 475 on this group. At 475. At 475. Bid quickly, please. At 475 in the room. Now 5. 475 now $500. Vote Live. Now $550 in the room. Now 6. $550 now $600. $550 now 6. 5 at 6. 6.5 in the room. 7. Quickly at $700. $650 now 7. That's $700. Again, there's 8 articles in this one. At 7. $650 now 7. Fair warning at 7. Sold. $650. You win. 146. Thanks again. Okay. Lot number 112. We have another group of 8 pieces. 8 pieces from her personal wardrobe. I have $250 on Vote Live, now $275 for this big group, guys. $275 Vote Live, now 3. At $300 next. Vote Live, $325. At $325, go ahead at $325. Vote Live, $350. $350 next. $350 Vote Live, $375. Vote Live, 4. Vote Live, $425. At $425, order down $425. Vote Live, now $450. Vote Live, $475. Now 5. $550. 6. $600. $650. 7. $700 once. 7 twice. Sold. $650 then. Vote Live. Okay. Here's a group of, here's another group. Okay. So we'll sell this one first. All right. Now 200 and Vote Live. Okay. Now 225 only, guys. 225 Vote Live. Now 250. Bid up, please. At 250. Vote Live. 275. Vote Live. Now 3. 325. 350. There's 7 articles in this one. Now 375. 4. 425. 450. Go ahead at 450. 425 now 450. 450 once. 450 twice. Selling. In time. 475. Now 5. 500, go ahead. At $500, 475 now 5 for all 7 pieces. At $500, 475 now 5. Selling. Sold. I'm sorry, I knew it. I said sold. I'm sorry. 475, I said sold. Going to vote live, bid up a little bit faster if you don't mind. We have a group of Mexican-inspired pieces, all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in this lot. We start at 225 again on vote live now, 250 for this group. Yes, now 275. Bid quickly, please, at 275, dividing on 275. I don't want to miss your bid. 275, vote live now 3. 273, yes, now 325. Thanks for the quick bidding. Now 350. 325 now 350. One more time at 350. Anyone else at 350? One vote live. Vote live now 4. 4 and vote live. 425. Jump in. 425, vote live. 450. At 450, vote live. Now 475. Go ahead. Vote live. Now 5. 475 now 5. At $500, 475 now 5. $500 once, 500 twice, in time, now 550. 500 now 550, go to 550, now 6. 550 now 6, vote live yes or no, $600, 550 now 6, 6, now 650. These are very nice pieces. 600 now 650, at 650, fair warning at 650, 7. $700, even now 7, quickly, $7, 750. 750. 750. Jewelry's coming up. 750. Quickly. 750. Yes or no? 750. Sold. $700 in on vote live. Okay. Here's a group of Weeples. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And here I have 200 and vote live now 225. Here we go. I had 200 now 225. Everybody 225. Vote live now 250. Now 250. Again, these are nice articles in and of themselves. At 250, 225, now 250 for all 5. Wow. At 250, 250 on vote live auctioneers this time. Now 275, 250 on 275, 250 on 275. At 250 on 275, vote live now 3. Separate online bidding platforms, by the way. 300 now 325, 300 now 325. Go ahead. At 325, vote live now 350. 350, 325 now 350. On vote live now 375. At 375, 350 now 375. Go ahead. 375, vote live now 4. On all 5 Weeples, $400, 375, 4. Vote live now 425. And 425, order down 425. 425. One more time, 425. Yes, now 450. At 450, 425. Now 450. Yes, now 475. At 475, go ahead. At 475, order down 475. Quickly, 475. Yes or no? 475. Selling. Now 5. $500, 475 now 5. Appreciate everyone's patience. 475 now 5. Fair warning. Selling. No, I'm not. 550. Bid quickly, please. At 500 down 550. 500 down 550. 500 down 550. Selling. Sold. $500 in. Going to vote live. Okay. Here are the shoes. Here are the shoes. Oh man, we've got 10 pair of shoes, including some Doc Martens and some Uggs and some cat work boots. You got all 10 pair. 275 and vote live. Now $300 even. 275 now 3. Unfortunately, we don't have the Popeye boots. Dang it. 300 in the room. Now 325. 300 now 325. Everybody 325. 300 now 325. Vote live. Now 350 in the room. Now 375 in the room. Now 4. 425. 450. 475. 5. 5.5. 6. 650. 7. You're in the lead at 650. 7. Vote live. 750. All right, appreciate your bids, Jen. 700 now 750, everybody 750. 700 and 750. 700 and 750. Vote live in the lead at 700 now 750 on all 10 pair. 750 vote live. Now 8. $800. Vote live. Now 850. Go ahead at 850 next. 800 now 850. 800 now 850. 850. One more time at 850. In time. Now 9. 850 now $900 on vote live. Now 950. 950 next, quickly, 950, 900 asking 950 on all the boots, 950 vote live, now 10, $1,000 even. Yes, now $1,100. Go ahead, $1,100. At $1,100 next, 10 now 11, 10 now 11, that might take them. At $1,100, fair warning, $1,100, selling 11 in time, now $1,200. 11 now 12. Well, let's see. 1100 now 12. Vote live, yes or no? 1100 now $1,200. Yes, now 12 down 13. 1200 now 13. 1200 now 13. $100. 1200 now 13. 13 once. 13 twice. Fair warning and selling at 13 in time. Now 14. 13 now 14. 13 now $1,400. Quickly at 14. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. What a fun auction. 14. Vote live. Now 15. 14 now 15. 14 now 15. Quickly at $1,500. 14 now 15. At 15 once. I'll do it again. Now it's 15 twice. Fair warning and selling. Sold. $1,400 then on Vote Live. There you go. Here's all the hats. Everybody was asking us about these hats. Big collection. All different types and eras. 450, 475 Vote Live. That's for all of them. Now 5. At 475 now $500. Vote Live. 550. All the hats. 500 now 550. Everybody. 550 Vote Live. Now 6. At $600. 5-6 on Vote Live. Now 650. 650 next. At 650. 600 now 650. Vote Live. 7. $700, 650 now 7, 650 now 7, $700 next, 7 in the room, 750, 700 750 at 750, go ahead at 750, 700 750, 750 Vote Live, can you do it? 750 or anyone else, 750 you can, now 8 in the room, 850, back against you Patty at 850 or anyone else at 850 and all the hats, 800 now 850, you're here somewhere, 850, 800 now 850, fair warning, 850 in time, now 9, all right, appreciate your business, 9 I do have though, again, now 950, 9 asking 950. One more time at 950, y'all. At 950, at 950. Now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. $1,000, 950 now 1,000. $1,000, 950 now 1,000. Oh, they're on the other table. 950 now 1,000. Fair warning at $1,000. 950 now 1,000. Selling. Sold. 950 then on Vote Live. Theatrical wigs. Of course, she was known for some red-haired wigs, which there are some in this collection. Theatrical wigs. There it is. Now $275 on Vote Live for all of them. Now $300. At $300, $275 now 3. Vote Live $325 in the room. $350. Vote Live $375 in the room. 4. Vote Live $425 in the room. $450 in the room. New bidder. Now $475 in the room. $500 on Vote Live. $550. Appreciate you. On Vote Live, now 6. Vote Live, $650. Selling the wigs at $650. Vote Live, 7. Vote Live, $750. $750. Anywhere else? $750. $750 new bidder. Now 8. $750 now $800. 8 Vote Live, $850. In the room. 9. Vote Live, $950. In the room. 10. She's in the lead. Now 1,000. Excuse me. 1,000 on Vote Live and $1,100. All right. Appreciate your bids again. At $1,100, anyone else? 1,000 on Vote Live is the current leader. Now $1,100. Fair warning at $1,100 on the wigs. Selling. Sold. $1,000 in Vote Live. Okay. Here's all the headbands. She was sort of known in recent years for wearing headbands. And we have a large collection of them. So 300 in Vote Live for all of them. 350. 375 next. 350 down, 375. 350 down, 375. 350 down, 375. At 375 next. At 375, Vote Live. Now 400. At 425, we're asking 425. Anyone else at 425? We're down 425. Jupiter, she's in the lead. Now 450. At 450, Vote Live. At 475, 450 down, 475. Anyone else at 475, 450 down, 475? All right, appreciate your bid. At 475, selling the headbands at 475 once and twice. Selling. Sold. 450. All of them going to Vote Live. And here are a bunch of bags, including a tote from 3 women production. I've got 350. That's the top of several bids there. That's for the whole collection. Now 375 Vote Live. Now 4 at $400 even. 4 Vote Live. 420. Live auctioneers. 450. Vote Live, 475. Vote Live, now 5. Vote Live, now 550. Vote Live, 6. Now you can bid $600, 550 down 6. 550 down 6, Vote Live, 650. Vote Live, 7. Jump in, live auctioneers at $700. Now's your shot, $700. 650 now 7. 650 now 7. Anyone else? It's $700 in all the bags. 7 Vote Live auctioneers is in the lead. Okay, now $750. Back on Vote Live. Now 8. That didn't last long. $800. $750 now 8. $750 now $800 next. $750 now 8. Live auctioneers, your turn. $800. Yes or no? $800. Yes. Now $850. Vote Live 9. $850 now 9. One more time. 900 once. 900 twice. Fair warning at 900. Are we done? Sold. $850 going to Vote Live. Okay. Here are all the accessories. There's some purses and glasses and a couple other things. So you get them all and you see them in the photo there for all of it. $375 on Vote Live. Now 4 at $400. $375. Vote Live. $425. $425 next. $400 asking $425. $425. Vote Live. What do you want to do? $425. You bid. Now $450. Bid for $475. $475 next. $450 down $475. Vote Live up to you. $475 for down $475. At $475. Yes. Now 5. $500. Go ahead. $500. $475 now 5. $475 now 5. Fair warning at $500 then. Selling. Sold. $475 then. Vote Live. Lot number 122. Here we go. Starting out with this cocktail ring. We're going to sell some individual pieces and then we're going to sell some groups. Okay. Starting out with the cocktail ring. The yellow gold and 14 karat floral cluster consisting of rubies and diamonds. Okay. And we have $475 on Vote Live. We have next. Now everyone else can bid. I'm asking $550, everybody. $550 on this ring. Lot number 122. $500 asking $550 next. I'm in the room. Now 6. $550 now $600. 6 Vote Live. 6. 7. Back to you at $700. $650 now 7. $650 now 7. Anyone else? It's $700. 7 in time. $750. I have another bid on Vote Live. Now I need 8. $750 now 8. In the room. $850. Now he's $850. Vote Live. Now 9. I appreciate your bids. We got more rings. $900. $850 now 9. $850 now 9. Vote Live. One more time at $900. $850 now 9. $850 now 9. Selling. Sold. $850 then. Going to Vote Live. Okay. Ruby earrings. A pair of 14 karat yellow gold ruby earrings. There they are. I've got a lot of interest here. We'll start at $650 on Vote Live. Now 7 for the pair. 7 on the phone with Zelda. $750. Quickly. $750. $750. Now you guys can bid. $750. Vote Live. Now 8. $800 back on the phone. $850. $850 quickly at $850. $800 now $850 on the earrings at $850. At $850. Ruby earrings in gold at $850 once. $850 twice. Selling. Sold. $800. Zelda's phone bidder. $605 is the winner. Okay. Here's the other pair of cocktail earrings. Again, in 14 karat yellow gold gem set with oval cabochon opals and surrounded by round brilliant cut diamonds. Okay. So let's see. We have $900, $1,000, $1,100, a bunch of close bids there. Now $1,200 next. 11 on Vote Live. Now $1,200 is the bid. Okay. 12 now 13. 12 now 13. These are gorgeous. 12 now 13. Vote Live now 14. 14 in the room. Now 15. 15, 14 now 15. Vote Live now 16. I'll do 1550. She's a pro. Now 16. 1550 now 16. I could do one cut bid. At 16, 1550 now 16. You okay, Gregory? At 1600, thank you, sir. All right, 16 is bid on Vote Live, and I need a full 17. All right, back in the room. Now 18. 17 now 18. 17 now 18. Fair warning at 18. 17 now 18. Selling 18. 19. I'll take her bid first. Now 2,000. She's at 19. Now 2,000. So are you trying to bid? Now you can bid at 2,000 if you like. Or anyone else at $2,000. Fair warning at 2,000. You're in 2,000. Now I need 2,100. Well, I have 2,100. Now I need 2,200. Good taste and all that, right? At $2,200. 21 on Vote Live. Now $2,200 on the earrings. At 22. At 22. 22 in the room. Now 23. Yeah, that's the guy to your left. At $2,300. At $2,300. 22 now 23. Fair warning at $2,300. Vote Live, yes, 23, sure. Now 24. All right. That was a pretty good run. At 24, it's still good to see you guys. At $2,400, 23, now 24. Anyone else at $2,400? Fair warning and selling. All right, sold. $2,300 going to Vote Live. Okay. Floral ring. A lot of folks looking at this one. It's got a diamond in the center of it. Otherwise, it's 14 karat yellow gold in the flower. And we have interest here at $850 on Vote Live, now 9. At $900, and anyone else, $900, $850 now, $900 to go on lot number 125, $850 now, 9. $850 now, $900, $850 now, 9. $850 now, $900. It's the top of a whole bunch of closed bids there. $850 now, 9. But you can bid right now at $900 if you like. At $900 once, $900 twice, and selling. Sold $850, right on the money there, the top bid on Vote Live. Next, here's the big, beautiful pink gemstone ring in 14 karat yellow gold. We're calling it a statement ring, and I can see why. So we have $700, $800 in Vote Live. Now $850 next. Here we go. At $850, $800 asking $850. Everybody at $850 next. $800 now, $850. $800 now, $850. Everybody $850. One more time. $850. Big, beautiful stone there. At $850. At $850. Fair warning. $850 in time on Vote Live now. $950. At $950, quickly $950. We got 9, but we need $950. We have it now. $1,000. That might take it home. $950 now. $1,000. $950 now. $1,000. All right, fair warning then at $1,000. Beautiful ring. $1,000 selling. No, we're not. Now $1,100. 11. $1,000 now 11. Still not number 126. $1,000 now 11. I gotta say sold. $1,000 now 11. And now $1,200. $1,100 now 12. Quickly $1,200. $1,100 now 12. $1,100 down $1,200. $1,200 one more time. $1,200 yes or no? I got to move on at $1,200 selling. Sold. $1,100 Vote Live. Okay. Pearl rings, and we have two of them. They're absolutely beautiful for both. I have $750 on Vote Live, now $800. Vote Live $850 on the both at $850. Vote Live now 9. $900. 9 Vote Live $950. Go to $950 next. $950. At $950, live auctioneers jump in if you like at $950. Vote Live now $1,000. That's for both rings, everybody. That's for both. $950 now $1,000. $950 now $1,000. $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Fair warning at $1,000. Selling. Sold. $950 then going to Vote Live. Okay. Here are three rings, all in the 14 karat yellow gold. And you can see the description. There's an opal there. There's a pearl, some diamonds. $850 on Vote Live. For all of them, now $900. For all three rings, $850 now 9. 9 on Vote Live, now $950. Now $1,000. Vote Live, now $1,100. Vote Live, now $1,200. Vote Live, 13. Vote Live, 14. 14 next. Vote Live, 15. Vote Live, 16. Go ahead at 16. 15 now 16. 15 now 16. For all three. 1, 2, 3. At 16, 15 now 16. At 16, 17, quickly, 17, 16, 17, yes, 18, $1,800, 17, now 18, excuse me, $1,800 is bid on Vote Live, now $1,900, 18, now 19, 18, now 19, Vote Live, now 2,000, at $2,000, $1,900 now 2,000, at $2,000, $1,900 now 2,000, on three rings, Vote Live, yes or no. You say yes. Now 21 would be next. 2,000 now $2,100. Obviously, we're always looking for collections and prominent estates. We've sold the estates of quite a number of prominent Texans, including Vicky Carr and Larry McMurtry and G. Harvey, and the list goes on now, including, of course, Shelley Duvall. So if you or someone you know has a collection or an estate, we'd love to come talk to you. We go all over the place, and we'll go anywhere for great estates. Okay? So thank you so much. 2,000 on these three rings. Now $2,100, 2,000 now $2,100, quickly at $2,100. Lots more big auctions coming up at the end of this year and, of course, next year. $2,100, Vote Live now $2,200, 21 now 22, 21 now $2,200, quickly at $2,200. Now 23, not done with the rings yet. Quickly at $2,300, 22 now 23, at $2,300. Are we done? Fair warning at $2,300. The hammer's up and I'm selling. Sold. $2,200 in, going to Vote Live. Okay. Now we have groups of jewelry. This first group is, generally speaking, fine and not costume jewelry. This is a large collection of good, actual, real jewelry, okay? So I've got interest here at $1,300, $1,400 on Vote Live, now $1,500 for the big collection. 15 bid, now 16. Yes, now 17 on Vote Live. Yes, now $1,800 Vote Live. Yes, now $1,900. Yes, now $2,000. Yes, on Vote Live, now $2,100. At $2,100 next, $2,000, now $21. There's a lot there, guys. You know, $2,100, 2,000 now $2,100, 2,000 now 21. Vote Live now 2,200. Go ahead, now $2,200, 21, 22, 21 now 22, At $2,200 for the whole group. At $2,200, 21 out of 22. At 22, fair warning at $2,200. The hammer's up at 22. No, it's not. Now 23. Quickly at $2,300. 22 now 23. 22 now 23. Fair warning at 2,300. Selling. Sold. $2,200 and going to vote live. Okay. Here is the next group. This actually includes even a photo with one of these pieces with Miss Duvall wearing it. So for this whole group that you see in the photo, I've got 375, 400, vote live, now 425. The whole group at 400, now 425, vote live, now 450, vote live, 475, vote live, 500, vote live, 550 next. Go to 550. Again, there's a lot in that collection, y'all. At 500, now 550. At 550, now you can bid if you like. At 500, now 550 on vote live, now 6. 550, now 600, vote live, now 650. At 650 next, 600 down, 650. 650 vote live, now 7. At $700 next, 650 now 7. 650 now 7. 7 once in time, now 750. Go ahead at 750. 700 now 750. We're going to sell these groups of 750 and vote live, now 8 of jewelry pieces, and we're going to get into some home decor pieces, selected furnishings, and just some sort of fun, whimsical pieces at the end. So stay tuned. $750 now, $800 on this whole collection. $750 now, 8. Fair warning at 800. Selling. 800 in time. Now 850. Go ahead at 850. 800 now, 850. For the collection, 800 asking 850. 850 vote live. Now 9. Go ahead, $900. 850 now 9. 850 now $900. Fair warning at 900. At 900. Selling. Now 950. Boy, that was real close. 950. Now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. At $1,000. 950 now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Now 11. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. Fair warning at $1,100. 1,000 now 11. Fair warning and final $1,100. Selling. Sold. $1,000 then going to vote live. Next, we have a whole group of very whimsical jewelry, I would say. Probably just a broad description of all this group. $475 vote live, now $500. Again, there is a lot in this collection. $500 vote live, now $550. At $550 now 6 in the room. $650. She's in the lead. $650 vote live, 7 in the room. $750. Vote live, 8 in the room. $850. Vote live, 9. All right, you say no. Appreciate your bids. $900, $850 now 9. 950. Bid quickly, 950 now 1,000. And again, there's a lot there. At $1,000, 950 now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. Don't let that stop you. $1,000 next. $1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. 11 now 12. 1,200. 1,100 now 12. At $1,200. 11 now 12. Anyone else at $1,200? 11 now 12. Fair warning at $1,200. At $1,200. Selling. Sold. $1,100 then going to vote. Next we have the first of two groups of Southwestern and sort of Native American pieces. This is the first group of the two. Okay, lot number 132. We have 550 on vote live now 6. 6 in the room. 650. Vote live. 750. She's at 7. Now 750. Anyone else? 750 vote live. Now 8. 850. Vote live. 9 in the room. 950. Vote live. And 1,000. And 11. Vote live. And 1,200 in the room. 13. Vote live. And 14 in the room. 15. Anyone else? 15? Are we done? Selling. Sold. $1,400. You win again in the room. 161. Here's the other group of Southwestern and Native American in the main jewelry. So $850 on vote live, $900 on vote live. Now $950 for this group. And $950 next. I have it on vote live. Now $1,000. Vote live. Now $1,100. Go ahead. $1,100. $1,000 now 11. $1,000 now 11. Now you can bid if you like. $1,000 now 11. 11 on vote live. Now $1,200. 11 now 12. Anyone else? 1,200 on the phone. I'm on the phone. Would you like 13, sir? 13 in the room. New bidder. 14. Now you're both out. 13, 14, 14 on the phone. 1,500 on this group. All right, appreciate your bid. At 15 online, maybe at $1,500. Again, big group of items here. 15 once, 15 twice. Selling. Sold, $1,400. I said sold on the phone, 158. On the phone, 158. Okay, got a big group of beaded pieces. Here we go. 250 vote live, now 275. A lot of personality in this group. 250 now, 275 vote live. Now 3 in the room. Now 325 on the phone. 350 in the room, 375 on the phone. 4 in the room, 425. Vote live, new bidder, 450 in the room, 475. Vote live, now 5 in the room, 550. 550 on the phone, 6. All right. 600 next. 550 now 6. 550 now 6. Again, the personality comes through in this group at $600. 550 now 6. 600 selling. Sold 550 again on Zelda's phone. 158. Now we have a group again of beaded pieces. Again, very fun. 350 vote live for the whole group. Now 375. Here we go. At 375, the down 375 vote live. Now 4. At 375 now $4 next. 375 now 4. I want this group. At 375 now 4. 375 4 in the room. Would you like 425, ma'am? She's in the lead. 6. 550 now 6. Live auctioneers, 650. All right. 650 next. 600 now 650. Vote live, your turn if you like. If you want to jump back in at 650. 650 vote live. Now 7. Live auctioneers, 750. Quickly at 750, 750. Vote live. What do you want to do? 750. 750 once. 750 twice. Again, a lot of pieces, guys. 750 selling. Sold $700 in. Live auctioneers. Okay. And now we're moving on to the selected furnishings from the Blanco, Texas ranch. This is, in particular, an incredible piece by any measure, sort of a point of pride in the home, an incredible primitive base, and on top, there's a 2-inch thick marble live edge top. And it's incredibly heavy, I can tell you. We can recommend some specialty movers, but this is an amazing table. Okay, we'll start off at $800. How about $900? Oh man, this is an incredible table, guys, at $900. 50 now $900. I'll let you guys catch up. There you go. $900, 50 now $900 next. At 850 now 9 in the room. Now 950. 900 asking 950 where? 950 on vote live. Now 1,000 even in the room. Now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. We've had it here for a while, and we have not moved it around. I can tell you. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. Right here in front of the auction block at $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now $1,100. It's a better table than that. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,100 on vote live. Now $1,200. Yes, I'm in the room. Now 13. 1,200 now 13. 1,200 now 13. 1,300 on vote live. 14. Now 15. This is in sort of the great room where the kitchen and sort of the dining area and the fireplace were all together. 1,500 on vote live. Now 16 in the room. 1,700. $1,700 next. 16 now 17. $1,700. It's just an amazing table. 17 vote live. Now 18 in the room. 19. 18 now 19. We can recommend movers to move this specialty piece. 1,900. Now 2,000 in the room. Now $2,100. But again, just fair warning. At $2,100, $2,100. Now 2,200. Now in the room. Now 2,300. $2,300, 22 now 23. What would this cost if you had to go buy it? I don't care where you are. 2,300 now 2,400 in the room. Now 2,500. At $2,500 next. 24 now 25. Yes, now 27.5 in the room. Now 3,000. 2070 now 3,000. An incredible piece for a hill country home, really. I mean, any home, really. But even as an executive piece in an office environment. Just a great piece. 2750 now 3,000. One more time at $3,000. Gentlemen in the lead in the room at 2750 now 3,000. Fair warning and final. Selling. Sold. 2750. Congratulations. 171. You have half an hour to take it out. Just kidding. All right. Lot number 137. Here's the other table. Amazing primitive piece in its own right. Much smaller. And, obviously, primitive wood top, primitive wood base. I have, 400 500, 550 on Vote Live. Now 600 next. Here we go. $600, 550 now 6. $600, 550 now $600, and 550 on Vote Live. There you go. Now $600. Now you can bid. It's $600. Vote Live now 650. 600 now 650. Everybody 650. 600 650 again. Just a great Hill Country piece. 650 on Vote Live. Now 7. That's $700. 50 now 7. 650 now 7. Go ahead. $700. 50 now 7. $700. That's $700 where? 650 now 7. 650 now 7. Gosh, it's better than that, I think. $700. Anyone else? It's $700. 650 now 7. Okay. Selling. Wow, sold 650, then going to Vote Live. There was a nice buy. Okay, this sideboard I understand was in the master bedroom there at the house, the ranch house there in Blanco, Texas. So, selling this sideboard now. We have interest at $475 on Vote Live now, $500. Again, good primitive look. $475 now, $500 next. $475 now, 5. The right size. I'm on the phone with Alfred now, $550. 500 asking $550. Everybody $550. 500 and $550. I'm on the phone with Aiden now, 6. 550 now 6. Back on the phone with Alfred. 650. See you guys online trying to bid. 650 next. Go ahead. 650 Vote Live. 7. Vote Live. 750. It's just the right piece. 750 Vote Live. Now 8. Vote Live. 850. Vote Live. 9. Again from the master bedroom. $900 to Vote Live. Now 950. $950, Vote Live, now 1,000. Got one phone bid. One phone bidder has dropped out. Looks like the other phone bidder has dropped out. $950 now 1,000. We're still online. $950 now 1,000 here. Next, go ahead at $1,000. $950 now 1,000. It's a totally fair price for a piece of furniture like this. 1,000 on Vote Live, now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now $1,100. Vote Live, now $1,200. $1,200 next. 11 now 12. 11 now 12. Vote Live, now $1,300. Now 1,400. 13 now 14. Vote Live now 1,500. Vote Live 1,600. 1,600 next. 15 now 16. On the sideboard, fair warning at $1,600. Selling. Phone bidder said no. Okay. Sold $1,500 in on Vote Live. Okay. Here is Shelley Duvall's bed, and this is a queen size 4-poster bed with the little pineapples there on the edges of the posts, and it is complete headboard, footboard, rails. Okay, so for this bed, 200 Vote Live now 225. At 225 even, 200 down 225 Vote Live now 250. 250 where? 250 in the room. I'm sorry, I didn't see you now. $300. 250 now 3. 275 now 3. Sorry, Betty. Now 325. He's in the lead. 300 now 325. 325 Vote Live 350 in the room. 375. 375. 375. 375. 375. I don't believe this was set up in the house, was it? This was sort of in storage also. Okay, it's from a previous residence, I think. So, just to be clear, 350 now, 375 all bed. 350 now, 375. 350 now, 375 quickly. 375. Anyone else at 375? At 375, selling. Sold. 350. You in. Again, I forgot your number. 171. Thank you again. Okay, here's the mantle. Interesting architectural piece here. Again, was in storage, was not in the home, just to be clear. There are some condition issues on this mantle. Here it is right to my right. It does have condition issues. It will need to be, it's a project. Let's put it that way. It's a project, okay? But it's an interesting piece. We thought we'd bring it to auction. I have 200, 250 Vote Live, now 275, and 250 down, 275 to buy. 250 down, 275 in the room. Now, 5 now, $300, 275 now 3 on the phone. 325, 350. I'm in the room. 325, 350 on the phone. 375 in the room. 4. 375 now, $400. You guys online can jump in. 4 on the phone, 425 in the room. 450 on the phone. 475 in the room. 5. 550. 6. Here's the mantle right to my right. $600 next. At 6, you guys online again can jump in at $600 on the mantle. 600 once, 600 twice. 650. Thanks for your patience. 7. Right back at you. $700. 50 now. 7. 700 once. 700 twice. It's an auction. In theory, it's supposed to go quickly. Now 750. All right, thanks for your bids and your patience. 700 now 750, everybody. 750, 700 now 750. Anyone else at 750 on the mantle? 750 once, selling. Sold. $700 on Aiden's phone. My God, after all that, 608. Okay, moving on. We have lot number 141. This is a coffee table, wrought iron coffee table, or potentially a bench. Kind of depends on what you want to do with the top, right? So 150, it is cast iron. I'll put it that way. 150 on Vote Live. Now 175. This was there at the ranch. 150 now 175. Everybody 175. 150 now 175 on Vote Live. Now $200. 175 now 2 on Vote Live. Now 225. And 225 Vote Live now 250. At 250 next. 225 now 250. Everyone can bid. At 225 now 250. 225 now 250. At 250. Nice wrought iron piece here, guys. 225 now 250. You can paint it any color you like. At 225 now 250. It is green. 250 on Vote Live now 275. 250 on 275. Quickly 275. 250 on 275. Anyone else? 275 is bid. Now 3. 275 now $300. Even. 275 now 3. Quickly $300. 275 now 3. Fair warning at $300. Selling. In time. Now 325. Quickly at 325. 3 now 325. 3 now 325. Vote Live yesterday with 325. Gotta go. 325. 325. Selling. Sold. $300 in going to Vote Live. Okay. Now here's one of the other pieces of pride from the home. This is an incredible German Black Forest stick stand or umbrella stand. It's got the carved bears. There it is over there. Just a wonderful piece. It does break down into several pieces, but this is an early real deal Black Forest carved umbrella stand. I've got interest here at 700. How about 750 next? At 700 and 750 in the room. Now $800. 800 Vote Live. 850 in the room. $900. Vote Live. 950 in the room. Now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. Now you can bid if you like. 1,000 Vote Live. Now $1,100. 1,000 now 11. All right. Appreciate your bids, Jen. At $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. Y'all bid $1,100. 1,000 now 11. $1,000 on Vote Live is in at the moment. $1,100 on Live Auctioneers. Now $1,200. 12. Cool. $1,200 Vote Live. Now 13. At 13, Live Auctioneers, your turn at 13. 13, Live Auctioneers. Now 14. At 14, 13, now 14. $1,400. Vote Live. Your 14. Or right now it's at 14. It's a cool piece. 14, Vote Live. Now 15. At 15. 14, now 15. 14, now $1,500. Live Auctioneers. Go ahead. This is a true antique. 15, Vote Live Auctioneers. Now 1,600. 15, now 16. Vote Live. Now 17. That's 1,700 next. 16 now 17. 16 now 17. Fair warning at $1,700. 16 now 17. Live Auctioneers, yes or no at 17. Selling. In time. Now 18. At 18, Vote Live. You got to bid one more time to take this home. At 18, what do you want to do? At 18, once. 18 twice. You want to bid. Now 19. Live Auctioneers, ball's now in your court at 19. 18 now 19. Up to you at $1,900. 18 now 19. All right, now 2,000. I'm back on Live Auctioneers at 19, now 2,000. Nice round number. $2,000, 19 now 2. 19 now 2,000. Quickly, $2,000. Yes, on Vote Live, now $2,100. At $2,100, go ahead, $2,100. Next, Live Auctioneers, can you do it? $2,100 once, $2,100 twice, or anyone else selling. Sold. $2,000 in going to Vote Live. We have a very interesting sort of relief plaque with a kind of a classical antiquity relief design in it. It's a little bit more than 4 feet wide. It's a really cool piece that, again, was in a very big, sort of a place of prominence there in the home and sort of the great room near the rock fireplace, if memory serves. $550 on Vote Live. Now $600 on Vote Live. Now $650. Now everyone else can bid. Again, beautiful big piece, guys. At $650, $600, now $650 in the room. 7. $650 now 7, y'all, but $7. $650 now 7. 7 Vote Live, $750 in the room. She's in the lead. 8 Vote Live, $850 in the room. 9. $900 next. $850 now 9. $850 now $900. Fair warning at $900. 9. $950. One more time. Now 1,000. At $1,000 next. $950 now 1,000. $950 now 1,000. Vote Live or anyone else is $1,000. $950 now 1,000 on the plaque. Fair warning then. Selling. Sold. $950. You win again. $146 here in the room. Okay. Very cool. Shelley absolutely loved birds. I think that may be even an understatement. At one point having just a heck of a lot of birds out there at the Bronco Ranch, big aviary. This is just a small bird cage, just kind of a nod to that passion of hers. And here we go. I've got 200 Vote Live, now 225 on the bird cage. 200 now 225. Vote Live, now 250. Add 250 next. 225 now 250. Add 250. 225 now 250 on vote live. Now 275. Add 275 next. 250 on 275. 250 on 275. Go ahead. At 275. 250 on 275. At 275. 250 on 275. Anyone else on 275? Once. 275. I have it now. $3. $300. 275 now 3. Quickly. $3. Vote live. Now 325. At 325. 30 down 325. At anyone else at 325? Yes. Now 350. 325 now 350. Nice little bird cage. 350. 325 now 350. There it is. 350. Fair warning. 350. Vote live. Now 375. 350 down 375. Quickly. 375. Yes or no? 375. 375. Yes. Now 4. Yes. Now 425. At 425. One more time. At 425. Might do it. 425. Okay. Now 450. 425. Now 450. Now 475. Go ahead, 475. Just sort of selected decorative arts pieces here towards the end of the auction. Thanks for being with us, everybody, from all over the place. This has really been a fun and interesting experience and event. Thank you for being part of it. 475, vote live now, $500. On the bird cage, one more time at $500, or I'm selling it. Fair warning, now 550. Asking 550 next, 500 now 550. 500 now 550. Are we done? 550, selling. Sold. $500 in on vote live. Okay. Here is a really fun accent piece, a little cast iron squirrel doorstop. You know, just fun. All right. I've got 400 and vote live. Now 425. At 400 now 425. 400 now 425 next. 400 now 425. This is from the ranch home there in Blanco. 400 now 425. Vote live 450. Vote live. Now 475. It's heavy, you know. It's an iron doorstop. 475. 450 down 475. 450 down 475. At 475. Fair warning. In time, now $500 on vote live, now 550. 500 asking 550. 500 now 550. At 550, that'll beat the top bid. I've got a whole bunch of bids here. 550 on vote live. All right, now 6. Anyone else? At 600, 550 now 6. 550 down 6. Fair warning again at 600. Selling. Sold. 550 then on vote live. Okay. Here's a cuckoo clock, and Shane Duvall told me today that we have the weights. So we will have the weights for whoever buys this cuckoo clock from Shelley's home in Los Angeles, I understand. We had actually a photo somewhere in one of these photo collections that shows it there on the wall in the background. Anyway, on the cuckoo clock, $750, $800. Again, the weights are included. Now $850. I'm on vote live at $850. Vote live. Now 9. Vote live. Now $950. Next, quickly at $950. $950. Everybody, $950. 900 asking $950. Anyone else at $950? $950 and vote live. Now $1,000. $1,000 next. Just another fun piece. $950 now $1,000. $950 now $1,000. $950 now $1,000. Fair warning at $1,000. $1,000. Selling. Sold. $950 then. Vote live again. An interesting group of 8 Asian dolls, Asian figural dolls, each elaborately costumed with several holding accessories. And there's also a photograph of Shelley Duvall with these figures, these exact figures in her Los Angeles, California home during the 1980s. And there's the collection right there. And again, there are 8 of them. And we start off at $275, now $300 on vote live, now $325 for the whole group, guys. At 300 down, $325. At $325, vote live. Would you do $350? In the room. She's in the room. Now $375. Vote live. Now $400. On vote live. $425. I'll give everyone a chance. $425. Vote live. Now $450. At $450. It's a great photo, by the way, that goes with this collection. $425. Now $450. $450. Vote live. Would you do $475? All right. I'm going to take her bid next. Now $5. In the second row, $500. Now $550. All right. Now $6. She's back in the lead. $600. $650. All right, appreciate your bids. At $650, anyone else? $650. Great collection here, guys. $600 and $650 again with the photo. At $650. At $650 once. Still better than that, I think, though. $650 twice. Are you sure? At $650, selling. Sold. $600 and going to vote live. Okay. Lot number 148. Big collection of ceramics. Big collection of ceramics there from the ranch house outside of Blanco, Texas, including pottery pieces from Clarice Cliff, an English potter, and some souvenir mugs and all kinds of fun stuff. So for the whole collection, big collection. I've got interest here at $700 on all of it. Now $750. At $700 now $750 to buy. $700 now $750. I'm on vote live at $700 now. I'm sorry. I'm on my advance bid at $700. Now $750. I should have made that clear. I've got advanced bid at 700, now 750. Top of several bids there, 700, now 750. Now everyone else can bid. There we go. 750, and you did. Now 800 on the advanced bid, now 850. I'm at 800, now 850. 800 on the book bid, 850 vote live. 900 on the book bid, now 950. You can leave max bids. That's what's happening here. $1,000 on the that's the top bid. That's the bid. Now $1,100 to beat it for the whole collection. $1,100. Up to you. $1,100. $1,000 now $11. $1,000 now $1,100. $1,000 now $11. Okay, you beat it. Now $1,200. Anyone else want to beat that bid? $1,100 now $12. $1,100 now $1,200. $1,100 now $12. It's all these pieces over here. $1,100 now $12 is a lot. $1,100 now $12. Everybody, $1,200. $1,100 now $12. Fair warning at $1,200. Selling. Sold. $1,100 in going to vote live. All right, here's the other big collection of pottery, including a bunch of pieces from Briger Pottery. They're in Blanco. It's right on the square there. It's sort of a part of, or just the right of the Redbud Cafe. Great work, great stuff, and there's a bunch of it. And there it is. And there's a big collection. Okay, so I have, let's see, 350, 375, 400 vote live. Now 425 next. For all of it at 425, here we go. 425 in the room. Now 450. Now 450, 425 asking 450. This is good stuff. 450, I'm in the room. Now 5. 475, I should say. Now 5. There we go. Now 550. My apologies. Now 6. 650. 650 of vote live. 7. In the room one more time. 750. Vote live. 8. Up to you. 800 in the room. 850. 850 vote live and 9. All right. Appreciate your help. $900. You can jump back in, or anyone else at $900 only. 850 now 9. 850 now 9. You want to try one more time? 9. I'm taking his bid. Now 950. 950, now 1,000. Okay, that makes it easier, right? Okay, thank you for your bids. At $1,000, 950 now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. Anyone else? $1,000 even. 950 now 1,000. Selling. Sold. 950 then going to vote live. Okay. We just call this lot sticks. Well, I'll elaborate. So there's 2 walking sticks that have these great painted sort of rainbow effects, and then there's a rain stick. So we have all 3 of these from the ranch home there in Blanco. I have 200, 225 on vote live for all 3. Now 250. Add 250 now. You can bid if you like. 250 on vote live. 275. Add 275 next. 250, 275 vote live. Now 3. Add $300. 275 now 3. Add $300. 275 now 3. Fair warning at $300. 275 now 3. Selling. 275 then. Vote live. Okay. Natural specimens. That's kind of what we're calling. This is a big collection of pieces from the home, including crystals and gemstones, fossils and mineral specimens, polished crystals, spheres, all kinds of fun stuff. So everything you see there in the photo. All right. Let's see. I have a $425. I have a $450 bid. We'll start there. Now $475 next. Vote live. Now 5. Again, big collection here, guys. $475 now 5. Vote live. Now $550. Vote live. Now 6. Vote live. Now $650. 7. 7 next. 650. 7. 750. 8. 850. 9. 950. And 1,000. And $1,100. $1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 now 11. 11 now 12. Now 1,200. Now 13. Again, big group here. $1,300. 1,200 now 13. 1,200 now 13. Barely $1,300. Anyone else? At 13. At 13. 13 on vote live. Now 1,400. Now 1,500. Now 1,600. We just have 2 more lots left, guys. 16 on vote live. Now 1,700. So here it is. 17 now 1,800. Now 1,900. And 2,000. 21. Quickly, 2,100 is next. Or are we done? At 2,000 now, $2,100 on the whole group of natural specimens at $2,100 selling. Sold. $2,000 in going to vote live. Okay. Here are the shells. Shelley's shells. Say that 5 times fast. All right, I have 600 vote live, now 650. Again, very nice examples. I'm looking at them. 600 now 650 for the whole group. At 650 next. 600 now 650. 600 now 650. 650 vote live, now 7 on all of them at $7. 650 now 7. 650 now 7, y'all been $7. 650 now 7. Anyone else at $7? 650 now 7. Fair warning at $700. And selling. Phone bidder says no. Okay, sold. 650 then on vote live. And final, this is just kind of a tongue-in-cheek piece that we thought we'd finish the auction with. It's not a screen-used axe, just to be totally clear, not a screen-used. It just was there at the ranch. And so this is an axe from Shelley Duvall's Blanco, Texas ranch. And here we go. I have, let's see, interest at $450 on vote live. Now $475 vote live, now $500 even. $475 now $500 even. $475, $500 vote live, now $550. Now $600, $550 now $600 vote live, now $650. 600 asking $650 next. $650 vote live, now 7. At $7, 50 now 7. Go ahead at $7, 50 now 7. $650 now 7. $700. Anyone else? It's $700 on the axe. $700 now $750. Here on Halloween Eve. $750 vote live, now 8. $70 on vote live, now $800. $70 now 8. 8 on vote live, now $850. $800 now $850. Excuse me. $850 next. $800 now $850. $800 asking $850. $850 vote live, now 9. Oh, you got to have it. $900. $850 now 9. Just fun. $900. $850 now 9. All right, $900 once. $900 twice. What a great collectible. Fair warning and final. Nope, now $950. $950 next. Go ahead, $950. I know you want to. $950 now $1,000. $950 now $1,000 next. $950 now $1,000. Pretty cool item here. $950 now $1,000. Now $1,100. $1,000 now 11. $1,000 now 11. 11 now $1,200. 11 now 12. Yeah, I saw you. 11 now 12. Another $100. $1,200 next. 11 now 12. $1,200 is bid on vote live, now $1,300. At $1,300 next. 12 now 13. 12 now 13. Now 14. Kemp, you ready? Oh, Melinda, you're over there. Sorry. I'm so used to you sitting over there. Just couldn't see behind the screens. Thank you. 13 is bid. Now 14. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. 13 now 14. Fair warning at $1,400. In time. Now 15. And you know not to hit sold. Thank you. $1,500. 14 now 15. Now 16. $1,600 on the axe. Look, we got all the rest of the night if we can keep on going. 16 now 17. I got nowhere to go. 17. 16 now 17. $1,700 next. 16 now 17. Now 1,800. 17 now 18. Now 1,900. At $1,900. 18 now 19. 18 now 19. Now 2,000. At 2,000. Now 2,100. Go ahead at 2,100. At $2,100. You come this far. 21 once. 21 twice. It'll be gone forever. Selling. 2,200. Go to 22. Okay, are we done? For real this time. Fair warning at $2,200. The hammer's up and I'm selling. Sold. $2,100. Oh man, that was so fun. Thank you, everybody. That concludes tonight's auction. Thank you to the bidders. And thank you again, of course, to the Duvall family for making this possible. Thank you. Thank you. If you were a winning bidder, you will be emailed an invoice soon, and then you have 7 days to pay and collect your auction items. You can come by the auction house here in San Antonio in person. We'll be open tomorrow, Friday, as well as all next week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, or we can work with you to arrange shipping or delivery. And with that, on behalf of the entire Vote Auction Galleries team that did such a great job on this event, thank you so much for being a part, and happy trails until we meet again.